this study says from 74 minutes to 80 minutes, these were the highest ones. Sugary drinks, so we're talking pop, hot dogs, burgers, and breakfast sandwiches. Those are the most dangerous that will shave off some minutes of your life. And they say if you're looking to add a couple minutes, these are obvious. Fucking mixed vegetables, fruits, fucking dry cereal, fucking shit like that.
Whiskey come in.
I don't know.
What was cocaine on that list?
Right. It doesn't.
I'll add and subtract all day, baby.
Yeah, if I eat a banana, can I do a line?
Listen, life's all about balance.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield Smiles Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z. Bird Zidell. With me, as always, the boys are in the building. To the left of me, my main man. He got 9.5 toes, but he's still banging them hoes. Anthony Shuley.
What's up, man?
We got old grumpy, medium-sized cock, Johnny Risotto.
Hi, guys.
He's not grumpy. Just fucking around with him. And then to the right of me, my main man, my co-host, Moneyline Welsh. What up, Moneyline? What do you do?
What's up? Risotto, you being a grump at work. What's going on here?
I guess. I don't know.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
Heat getting to you.
The heat is getting to me.
We're
There was one point today.
Down.
Yeah, at one point today, I was like in the middle of a lawn. I'm like,
Sun was hot today.
I don't feel right.
Yeah.
I had to regroup under a hose.
He thought God was calling him
Yeah.
home.
Might be it.
Yeah.
It felt like, did we go to that one house in Green Tree, and I thought this is it. Risotto was in the front, I was in the back. Like, I can't do this.
It's going to be 20 minutes before he finds my lymphless body.
I had to stop and put water on my face. I'm like,
It was very bright out today. Like that sun, there wasn't a cloud in the fucking sky.
that's the worst.
That's
The worst kind of sun is when it's out.
Yeah, the one that burns.
Dude, when it starts and it's like 8:05, and you're like, man, like maybe we'll get off the later, and it's 8:05, and you're like, I'm sweating profusely already.
Yeah, your titties are always sweat.
when your
wet.
shirt is wet by like 8:33, you're like, this is going to be a fucking long day.
Our Monday, like for me and Risotto, the hardest part of our week is Monday. It's Monday from 8 to 12. And like yesterday, I was sweating my tits. Like I was soaking wet. I just had tit juice everywhere. I was just like, what the fuck, dude?
You bring a change of two shirts? You get
Absolutely not. I'm
just-
cutting grass all day. That's
just
the
put
only
it-
thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
whatever,
it is
put
what
it-
it
Dude,
is.
today I could have used a change just because it was like starting to get to the point where
That's what I mean.
Robbing.
Sometimes it gets
It was getting
wet.
uncomfortable today, but
Or like the neck gets starting to stretch because you're like.
then you try to take it off and you get home and it's all stuck. You're like, "Ah,
You're gonna get if you're going 2 shirts a day, you're doing so much laundry. It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But whatever,
Can't have
dude.
that.
Big Ben.
Big Ben on fire,
Big
dude.
Ben's back. The Steelers are back. I honestly think the Steelers are going to win the Super Bowl. I'm not like fucking with our audience. You know, Jack doesn't care about the Steelers. I think the Steelers are going to. They're plus 4,400 on FanDuel right now. Get your money in. Cash it.
It was funny because we listen to Morgan Madden every day at the end of work, and he's always like, put your life on the Steelers not winning 8.5. You know what I mean? They're gonna lose. They're not even gonna win 7 games. Fucking Monday comes, Mark Madden's like, I'm gonna tell you what, they look good. They're a playoff.
He's like, they have a
contender.
chance to make a playoff.
They
Yeah.
have a playoff content. I'm like,
Playoffs. Fuck playoffs. We're in. We're playing 17 games this year.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, we're winning 13 games. I'm saying.
That new dude tight end is a fucking. I paid no attention to, and then like watching that game, I'm like, holy fuck, this dude's
It's
an
nice
animal.
grabs.
Major hit.
That dude, they said he's like notorious for like they kept saying it. Charlie Batch kept saying like he doesn't drop the ball in the red
Dude,
zone.
did you see his haircut or lack of haircut?
No.
It's
Yeah.
like you're the typical white boy, overgrown, fucking, just like didn't get a haircut.
mop.
It's no, it's not even a mop. It's like when he goes, he does get like some type of like a Bo Ricks fade.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a horrible haircut and it's outgrown, and that's why I know he's gonna be good. Because if you don't give a fuck about, he just loves football. He doesn't give a fuck about his haircut. He doesn't give a fuck about the flats on Carson.
Yeah.
He's here to catch footballs.
That's it, man. I
And
like
then Ben's looking for him.
Ben's
I
in.
wish they wouldn't, if they know Ben's back. They practice every day, training camp. I wish they wouldn't even have threw the ball down the field. I wish they would have tricked the whole fucking world again. Throw these little fucking ISO and ISO,
then open it up.
and then you know what you run? The old ISO and go. Fucking
Dude, his
first game
pump
of the
fake
year.
was ruthless.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's shaking the cameraman.
The camera,
The
I'm like-
cameraman don't know where to fucking go.
Dude, wait, what about my man Najee talking
Dude,
about shaking
Najee, dude.
motherfuckers? Dude,
That
busted
got me
dude's
going. When
kneecap.
Najee almost took out to the house and they juked one dude.
Dudes are
He
gonna
juked him from like 7 fucking yards away, dude.
Dudes are gonna jump the gun on Najee in fantasy drafts, but I don't even know if it's jumping the gun.
Dude, I pick a lot of Steelers anyway.
Yeah.
And this year it finally might work out.
It might.
Dude, you
Steelers
think about
have-
it. If they have Ebron, Claypool, and that dude Furmuth in the red zone, like
tough.
them dudes are too tall.
And
Not
that-
everybody can be covered.
Right.
The O line is holding up. You know, I don't know anybody on the fucking thing,
No,
but
it's
fucking they're
all
holding
new
up.
dudes.
Yeah. I literally like who's the center?
That dude
That-
out
that-
of Green,
they-
Kendrick Green.
The,
or
the
some shit?
rookie out of Illinois.
Okay. Yeah, that was the first
The
time
Pouncey Light.
I tuned in this year. And they look pretty good.
Yeah, that was
So-
a good
They
game
made.
to
They
watch.
got that one
Super
dude
Bowl.
Turner. He's like a pro, like 9 seasons in the league, like 4 Pro.
It's kind of
Bowls
like
or
a
some shit.
patchwork, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it holds up.
I mean, look, offensive line is huge. I mean, look at the fucking Chiefs in the Super Bowl. I mean, you know, if you don't have blocking, you're going to lose.
I like Ben back under center, and I like a major running back.
Yeah.
Me too.
You got to have the play action, dude.
Right.
All
You can't
day.
play action on a short
Yeah.
guy. It's like the,
No,
he
nobody's
pushes.
buying it.
No.
If that arm holds up, we're making a major run.
17 games is a long season, but
It's a very long
maybe you have to
season.
miss a game or two.
It's all right.
Yeah, take a break, get Mason
39
or
years old.
or yeah.
Let's get Mason out of here.
That's what I
Or
did.
the other dude in. I don't care.
I seen it's, Sunday. I went to a card show. Mason was there signing.
Anybody in line?
Oh, dude, at these places, I didn't.
I guess
get-
if you're okay. If
So-
you're going to a place like
he
that,
was the big. So, but I mean, like he was the big sell for the place. It was free to get in. So I mean, I don't know what they paid him, but it was free to get in. Mason was there. Like he had a Rudolph jersey T-shirt on.
he had his own Rudolph jersey T-shirt on.
Yeah.
They probably paid him in like Little Caesars or something. That was me. That's what. Well, that's insane.
Did he have his T-shirt on?
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was weird.
I mean, he's a little. I don't even know how to describe that dude. He just seems like I've been like. He used to come to the bar like every once in a while, and like he's
He's a good-looking dude. But
he is, but I think he got a personality of this fucking microphone. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I just don't think he has. I don't think he has the killer instinct in him.
nah, maybe that's why he doesn't cut the ball loose quick enough.
Yeah, he's just there's something off about him. He's odd. He is a good looking dude. I'll give him that. Looks like Twitch.
But like 6'4".
Yeah, tall.
Yeah.
A tall Twitch.
Tall Twitch would be unstoppable.
Yeah. I mean, a short Twitch, he's pretty fine. I mean, I'd probably bang him. You know? I mean, not to say I'm not, gay or nothing, but I would be
If you
gay
were.
to bang Twitch.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
He's all
you?
soft. He's little. Yeah, I slept in a
Got a lot of body hair.
Nah, he keeps it. He's like a little baby seal.
He has no hair under his armpits.
Yeah, no, I've definitely been and I slept in a few beds with Twitch. At the end of the day.
Catch yourself like rubbing your leg off. And,
It's
hey,
a little,
Hey, you still awake?
it's a little soft over there. Yeah, it's the middle. You were at a pool party all day in Vegas. You wake up next to your buddy, and you're like, "Hey, this is fucking. You don't look so bad."
Yeah.
But then you get up and you go out. And,
Yeah, you
it's,
see chicks.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't need to bang Twitch.
And all the gay tendencies go right out the window.
Out the window. Girls are back. Speaking of being back, Heinz Field beating the fuck out of each other in the stands. Back.
That was pretty insane. I mean, we don't. The crazy thing about these videos, you never see. You see that part, but you don't ever know what happened before. I just seen the lady smack the dude.
I would love a backstory there. How
But
that all
listen,
started.
the husband should have fucking intervened.
dude, she was yelling at the
before.
husband. The husband didn't want. He didn't
he
want
didn't
to
want
fight
to smoke. I think.
That dude.
Yeah. It's
He
hard to
didn't-
say what happened before that.
until that dude, like his chick, slapped that dude, and then she basically put her husband in harm's way because that dude was about 50-some years old. Like that dude wasn't small that punched him, and
No.
he took a couple licks, and then finally he
You
just
know
got
what,
knocked
though?
out.
The dude-
So the white dude got up when he finally got up, and he should have been up way before that. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like you don't want to pop up and get punched in your face immediately.
get put right back
And
in
then-
your
so,
seat,
yeah,
yeah.
when he but like his wife or girlfriend or
Hell.
whoever the
He
fuck
was-
that was, Jesus
She
Christ,
just you
dude.
just can't hit
Hell,
a dude in the
right.
face.
So when he popped up and they were like squaring, the black dude like adjusted his glasses for a second, and the older white dude, he caught him with one.
If he
He
would've
caught
caught
him
the
with
other
a-
one, it would've been
If he
over.
would have kept punching, he might have been okay there because
Yeah.
he had the higher ground.
Yeah.
So like a higher ground in stadium fights, you usually get that.
Right, when he
win.
hit the guy with the one, it looked like he was stunned, and he fell right into where his left should have
Yeah.
been. You know what I mean?
And then he just threw that one punch, and I don't know if my man thought he hit him with a one-hitter quitter, but like that.
He got hit with
that,
the one.
that dude.
I
that
think
dude,
he was hoping they got broken up real quick.
there was
you know?
nobody coming.
There was no breaking up fights. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
there
Like,
was nobody coming, and he hit him good, and then he just got pummeled. And then I put a tweet out about the higher ground, and I was saying like, well, usually like you get the higher ground and you take it out, like that's hard to come back from. And then someone hit me up like commented on it. And he's like, in reality, like the dude that had the higher ground had a disadvantage because he had the seats behind him that were keeping him like pretty much like in a certain
boxed in.
But like I don't agree with that because the tall black dude has seats behind him. So if you give him one good push, he's going all the way, or he's getting tripped up and going all the way back. So if you got that
if
higher
he like
ground,
lunges at you, maybe put him in a little headlock until this fucking
and
dude,
drag him down.
That
with you.
dude didn't want none of that.
God,
His wife was
no.
held.
His
Moral of
wife,
the story.
his wife was
Yeah.
berating him. Then
Berating
fucking
him.
she got him knocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then yelled at him after he got knocked out. When he came back through and
He
popped
did.
I would've
up,
le-
she was
I
like,
would've-
sit the fuck down.
I would have left her there.
Yeah, all right. I
The
hope they get a
the
divorce.
best part of that is like everybody stuck up for the black dude because like they're like she hit him first, blah blah blah,
Absolutely.
like that. So like I'm hoping that dude didn't get in any trouble for that. I don't think he did because it sounded like in the video he had the whole section on his side, which he should have because that chick. She's lucky she didn't get hit way worse. That could have been bad.
He
for
held
her.
back the
It
first
did look
time.
like he held back because he
did.
like he almost was thinking about like I'm about to knock her out. Stop, you know what I mean?
And the dude was getting up at the same time, so he threw a punch and she bucked forward. Like, dude, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
No.
Like, girls shouldn't hit guys.
No, they should.
Ever.
But dude, Heinz
And
Field,
guys shouldn't hit girls either. Like, don't get me wrong.
No.
But like, if you slap a dude in his face like that, especially like a stranger, all bets are off. You don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
everybody got a couple beers in their belly. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's preseason. The fans are fucking
First
all
time
trash.
First time back in the stadium in 2 years.
Yeah, preseason games always have the
Dude,
White
Western,
trash is
yeah.
well, yeah, they're coming down from like fucking Zillion.
people are giving away tickets for free.
Yeah, right.
Helium Opal.
I don't know where the fuck that came
Helium
from.
Opal's like a nice area.
Nah, they're
If you
trash.
said, like,
there's a
Carrick or
trash
something.
part. I don't want to say anywhere in the city because
Right, we live here.
Yeah, Zillion and Opal.
You really want to say
What do
somebody
you-
from Mount Oliver picked them up off the sidewalk and walked in?
Yeah, I don't know where they're from, but it was
Dude,
they went viral as fuck.
yeah, dude. Juju commented on it.
Oh, did he? What'd he say?
He said, my dad told me if someone ever hits you, it's full go, whether it's a man or woman. Like,
I don't hate that.
yeah. He probably could have let it go, but I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
he probably didn't need to put himself in that, especially in like his field. But dude, Heinz Field, like, dude, football is weird because some people want to stand up the whole time, and you can't. That's all the arguments are. People standing in
Standing
front
up,
of you,
that
makes
like,
sense.
dude, I can't see.
You can't. Everybody can't stand up the whole time unless it's like the fourth quarter
Right.
and shit's rowdy and the whole.
It's
stadium
almost like
is
a whole
standing.
understanding. Like,
You're
come on,
okay,
we
now,
got that. Yeah,
now we're
yeah.
gonna stand from here on out,
Then-
and then you can't bitch. Then you have to stand.
Right.
But like to stand in like the first quarter
Of the preseason
of, a-
game.
of any game, you got to sit down, dude. People were behind.
Dude,
you.
and there's no usher presence.
They don't give a fuck.
Dude, like,
Fuck.
dude, they can't do, like, dude, it's just too, like, dude, that's why, like, there's somebody who sits in my section that, like, this chick, dude, she just blows up on anybody who stands up for, like, 3 seconds.
Really?
I'm kind of glad she does it, because it keeps me out.
Really?
Like,
Yeah, that's true.
well, dude, like, you, I've had a million of them arguments.
Is
Like, dude,
it
I
too
can't.
quick though?
No, she waits until, like, they're, like, trying to stand up and, like, clap.
When
It's first quarter.
They're settling into their
They're
stand.
like, oh, we're real fans. We stand up the whole game.
Yeah,
Like,
like, sit
nah,
down, idiot.
dude, I'm 5'5". I can't see. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta sit down.
Yeah, sit down.
You know what I mean? Like, just sit down. It's like, you know. Then there's like the early risers who jump up as the play's going. You're like,
Yeah.
And you
Come
missed the
on,
big
dude.
catch or something. 'cause
You got
it's
some
idiots.
nachos on your
dude,
lap.
I got the owl seat, so I kind of like wiggle into the owl.
Yeah.
But that's like 90% of the arguments. Like
That
people
makes
just standing
sense.
It
in front
seemed
of
like
somebody.
those stands were pretty empty wherever they were at too. So like there wasn't. It was in videos like that. It's usually a clusterfuck of people. It wasn't that case at all. There was just like pretty much those three in the video and like
Yeah.
nobody intervening.
Dude, there was a whole bunch of fights this year in preseason.
Dude, the
like,
thing
stadium.
is now is everybody got a video camera and they catch every fight.
That's
Sure.
true, yeah.
Back
Yeah.
if you'd had 20 years ago, you'd had just as many fights, if not more. But like you said, everything's on camera. But you make a valid point because like I'm short too. Think about that would drive me nuts. Like
They should make it known. Like, sit down. Don't stand up. Like, you know what I
Unless
mean?
it's like a unified like touchdown.
We'll just tell
or
them,
something.
you know what I mean? Like, the crowd will kind of get that vibe.
You get in the red zone, you can stand up.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? That's fourth quarter, a couple minutes left, stand up.
Like, you got to let the people know who think they're going to stand the whole time. They can't.
You got to regulate it.
Yeah.
And sometimes you get punched in your face.
Sometimes you get punched in your face over.
I went to the Bronze game. I was still working at Triton, so it was 3 years ago, and I was in a very weird predicament because the person in front of us was like, I don't know, they weren't. It was like they weren't all there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they were up, and like my boy was with me, my buddy Scotty Green, and he was kind of like, dude, what do we do? I'm like, I don't know. And like this guy's guardian came over, like, sorry about, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was cool, but like I didn't want to say nothing to this dude because I'm like, man, this motherfucker don't get to go to Las
That's one of the
Vegas.
things in life you just suck up.
You just suck
You
up.
suck that up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
he-
let the dude have the time of his life at the
Buy him a
football
fucking
game.
soft pretzel. Tell him to enjoy his
He
day.
kept saying, like, yelling at Baker, you know, he was yelling
Yeah.
at Bernie Kosar. I'm like, guys, what the fuck?
You're 2 decades behind.
Yeah, but I didn't care. I'm like, we were dying, but I'm like some shit you just gotta let go. But if
Yeah.
it's like if you're fully coherent, you know it's going down. Like, yeah, you shouldn't be standing.
And
the
you
whole
know
game.
you're being a dick to the guy behind you.
right, especially if you know he's 5'5".
Right.
So that was a little dangerous. Not as dangerous as the crate challenge.
This is nuts. Like,
This
where
is
did
nuts.
this come up? I'm like, when did this start? Because I seen all
this
over
weekend.
TikTok.
This weekend, it broke.
Yeah.
It is. It's more dangerous than the golf when dudes were hitting each other with golf carts, which was like the most dangerous challenge thing
Dude.
I ever seen. And thank God that stopped.
I let it be known, like, dude, you hit me with a golf cart. I'm not your friend anymore.
I'm hitting
Like-
you. I'm hitting you with a golf cart.
Now, Eddie Coy did rear end me and Drew, but I mean, I was in the cart. I
You're
can
in the
take
cart.
that.
That's still
Don't
stupid.
run me over with the golf cart.
Eddie's the only person in our crew that is capable of doing this. And
Of actually hitting
of
somebody?
hitting somebody, yeah. And it would be like me fucking. He never did it, and we kind of made it understand, like, dude, don't hit me with a golf cart. Just not because
You mean, like, drive right into you?
Yeah, people were driving and
Like,
running
running them
people
over, like, until I think a couple people
Yeah, then you start,
seriously injured.
Yeah, you start seeing dudes with turned around ankles and shit like
What
that.
kind of challenge is that?
It was crazy. It was insane. It was pandemonium.
That's worse than the milk. That's worse than that.
That's people
Dude,
seeing how much
people
they
are-
can tell
People
people
were
what to do.
falling.
Dude, people were falling
I seen
real
that
awkward.
dude hit his jaw first off, from the top.
Off the milk crate.
Off the milk crate. It was, and he just came down. He hit his jaw first, and then he started rubbing the top of his
I
head,
seen that
like
one,
he
yeah.
didn't know what the fuck.
You know what?
happened.
Someone from the health department or someone was like, listen, our emergency rooms are full of COVID patients.
Yeah.
Please don't do the fucking crate challenge.
Real quick, because not everyone knows what it is. Explain what the milk crate challenge
Milk
is.
crate challenge is just a bunch of milk crates lined up like a stairs,
Like a pyramid.
and then into a pyramid, and there's
Yeah.
a top part, and then you got the goal is to get from one side
Right.
to the top, and then down to the other. And people are fucking getting broke.
People were kicking out the milk
And
crate.
I only
Did you see the one dude that kicked it? I'd seen the one dude
Yeah.
that kicked. That's a dick.
That was
move.
on
What do you
TikTok.
think? The punishment should that be? If all right, I was doing the milk crate challenge. Stupid, I know, but he kicked it out. Death.
You should get to run him over with a golf cart.
You should get to run him over.
Right,
Perfect.
I'm
Yes.
not Johnny Knoxville, dude. We're not
Yeah.
making
Yeah,
millions.
that wasn't
But-
cool at all.
At all. You get to the top. You got to fight that dude.
Yeah, you have.
After you
And-
get
And
your
you're probably
and then-
pretty injured.
And then I've seen the videos where there's 50, 60 people around. They're at a baseball field, and people are like, oh man, Z-Bird's about to go do the milk crate challenge, and everybody goes down McGee and watches it. You know what I mean? That's what's going on.
How high does it? How high? Have
Dude,
you
it's
seen
high.
it?
I don't know.
It's pretty high, dude. I'd say it'd be like 10.
It's like
10
10.
high.
10.
I was gonna say 8 crates,
what I was
10.
saying.
Yeah,
That's still 8.
It's still whatever it is. It's fucking high enough, and people are falling, and they're falling on their side.
Did-
They're falling on the crates.
That's what
they're
killed.
just
That's the
getting-
dude. The first one.
That one. Ooh.
Yeah,
This is where he kicks it out.
Yeah, you have to fight that dude.
that dude just fell on his back. Dude, that is
Yeah.
fucked
The
up.
dudes don't know how to fall anymore. You ever hear curl up? Dudes are just flailing.
I think
This generation doesn't know how to fall.
Dude,
that
not a
goes
fall rate.
it goes out so fast. I don't know if you have much control, and then if you do try to, you don't know where you're gonna get hurt while falling either. Dudes are
That's why I
dudes are
just-
smacking their ribs.
Dude,
and
dudes
their
caught
backs
his
Dudes are
back
making it
square
to the
his
concrete.
vertebrae got blown
Dude,
out. of
do it on the grass, man.
No. Do you think
That's
you
the
could
thing.
do
They
it?
all do it on concrete.
Do you think you could do it?
No, I don't. I'm not. Even if I did, I would say no because I'm not.
Right.
Dudes aren't hyping me up to do the milk crate challenge.
Right.
That's why I was
mean-
just looked around
I mean,
the room. Who's
we
gonna
need
say it?
we need a viral video.
I would do it. Yeah. I mean, I would because, dude, worked at Minio's. I had a million milk crates. I have some experience with milk crates.
You
I'm
are,
the guy.
yeah.
I'm the guy. I mean,
I
it's
was
so
gonna-
unstable. It's just I stood on 3 milk crates before that was as high as I ever stood because I was trying to reach something at Minio's. But like, dude, and that was like, it
That's
scared
shaky,
me.
man.
3 was like scary, and dudes were like fucking. I think like Rich Del Vecchio Bull like fired a rotten dough ball at me. You know what I mean? Like it hit me in the back of the gizzard, and I was like, ah, you know. And I think I fell off the milk crate, but not like being up 8 high.
Right.
8 high. That's
And
crazy.
the thing is, like, all of these they're all going viral. And it's just like, man, I don't think it's going to slow down at all. Then some like dorky gym dude was like making a protein shake while he was doing it. Like, okay, well now you're going to ruin this, and this will make it stop.
Yeah, thank God you did that, because
Yeah,
now
some
everybody
dude-
hates
He
it.
did some curls.
Yeah, some dude was fuck him. I hate when people they're such dorks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But one dude rolled a blunt
did?
up and down on it. That's really,
That's talent.
crazy.
Going up it?
Wow, he's going up and down it. Yeah,
I think we need Yogi, 300 milligrams deep, rolling a blunt, walking up and down.
I'd much rather be like on the moon than sober trying to like.
You probably have a
attempt
better
that.
feel for it.
Yeah, and you have more. You trust your instincts a little more. You know what I mean? If I'd start getting. You know, we get on the 3 or 4, you start getting a little shaky. I'm like, all right, get me the fuck down. And there's
that's
only one
where
way down at that point.
I feel like if you're gonna do that, you'd have to go into it being like confident, like I'm gonna go and I'm not gonna stop. Because I feel like once you give a little bit of, you're fucked.
Yeah, some chick did it in heels. I don't know how the hell she did that.
Really? How'd the heel not go through the
I
milk?
think she was going so slow, and she was like, I think she was stepping on like the plastic.
the little
She finished it.
Yeah, I didn't see the whole video. No, but I think she did. I think she did finish it because I didn't see her fall. But I don't know. I've been on TikTok too much lately.
You all TikToked up now.
TikToked out. It's fucking. You don't even know what you're watching. Like, and it's an hour later, and like the dude pops up like, you've been scrolling for a while, and you're like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Dude, I was in Oakland the other day, Saturday,
We were good. This is
move-in day. It's pandemonium over there. Nobody knows where to go. These one ways. There was a lady turning on the 5th completely the wrong way, and then I just saw that live, and then I saw like 3 more videos of people doing it, going the wrong way. People in scooters going the wrong way. Dude was in the scooter going through the tunnel the other day.
I've
Like,
seen
that.
people are like asking to get fucked up. It is Oakland. They need like crossing guards or like traffic directors over there for moving day, because Oakland is a little confusing if you're not over there. And
Right.
You're over there for the first time. Everything's one way. You can only get fucking.
and then if you're on Forbes or
Yeah.
you're going on the one about Bigelow Boulevard. I
yeah, and
think.
you need to get up by the P.
Fifth,
Yeah,
yeah.
5th. Yeah, 5th's the one that really fucks people up.
Yeah.
And that's where.
And if you go too far, then you end up in Upper Hill, and then you're fucking downtown.
or on the Parkway. Yeah, It's
My-
like you get really turned around if you're not from Pittsburgh.
My prediction for like what's going to happen in Oakland is this fucking massive car pileups. Because, dude, these older dudes are driving through Oakland, and they're not used to seeing this young coos. And, like, you know what I mean? That's like today. We noticed a young lady wearing a very form-fitting thing. It was like a turquoise outfit, showing a lot of skin, and, like, you almost seen 3 accidents.
Dude, they're
wearing nothing.
They're walking around in sports bras and fucking yoga shorts. It's
Yeah,
insane.
dudes are sitting through red lights for like 3 cycles.
That's what I, yeah. There's just like
We're
fucking.
just throwing it in a park on 5th.
Yeah, like, what the fuck, bro? I seen it too. I gotta get to work.
You're making it weird.
But dude, that was the thing I noticed. Like, dudes they're gonna end up fucking wiping people out.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
It's been like that forever.
Everyone does the creep cruise.
Yeah.
If you say you don't do the creep cruise, you're full fucking
liar.
shit. The creep cruise is great, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's probably better that way. But like, I'm 39, and like, I don't see it slowing down anytime soon. If it's a nice day, the old GMC finds its way to fucking Oakland somehow.
It's a shortcut wherever I go.
Yeah.
I mean, today it was fucking. We had to go through Oakland. It's fucking 92 degrees. I mean, it was like.
Yeah, I was in.
I felt like I was at spring break.
Listen, it's a little you get a little pump. Like when I worked for the city, I always thought about it. We did the creep cruise, and like you feel a little better during the day.
Yeah.
It's like something to look forward to. Take a little. We'll get a little AC going. Wind the windows down a little bit in case you need to give it. That's one thing that's over. You don't hear cat calling too often.
No,
That's a lost art. Dude.
It is a lost
Ever
art.
since the Me Too movement.
Yeah.
that's more of like a people driving. You're more of a construction thing. Like downtown, you'll get some cat calling.
Will you?
Yeah, because you'll have a lot of construction workers outside and women walking by. Oakland right now, you don't have a ton of construction workers out, so like you'll get the guy driving by like. Or he'll go, yo,
Yeah.
But
Back in
downtown,
my day, I was a little quick peep guy.
yeah,
Yeah, just a little hello.
Yeah, that's a lost art too. Because if you hit it too hard, it's like, "Wah!"
Yeah, and you're scaring
Someone's like,
everybody.
yeah.
And then
There's
they're like,
road
and then
rage.
someone calls in the city like truck 219 did 19 laps in Oakland today and beeping at everybody.
But yeah, it is fucking nuts over here. Even on not moving day, it's insane over there.
Dude, moving day, that you would catch so many city trucks over there, it'd be insane. My boss caught me over, and like, you're not supposed to be like, and you work for certain divisions, you're supposed to be in certain neighborhoods, you know what I mean?
Right.
You're confined to,
Everybody's in
and
there.
you just see like first division, second division, everybody's in Oakland that day. My boss sent me over, he's like, dude, what are you doing over
Where
there?
were you supposed to be?
In Homewood. I was in Oakland. Fucking, my boss was like, what are you doing over here? And I was like, what are you doing over here? And he was like, don't stay over here too long. I'm like, you either, buddy. I was like, I'm fucking 20 years old. You're 46. Like,
He needed it more.
yeah, right.
Dude, what bars are over in Oakland? Like people, like college, like bootleggers.
Bootleggers.
Hemingway's.
Oh, that's still over there.
There's a Mario's over there. The only one that matters is bootleggers.
That's right.
That's right.
Bootleggers sponsor the podcast. Check them out sometime if you like chicken wings, cold beer, and
Seen
young
on Fun
food.
today.
Did you?
Working near
Yeah.
bootleggers.
The
Yeah.
curly-headed fuck.
Yeah.
He was like, "What's up?"
I used to him the other day, too. Yeah, but the Milk Crate Challenge, man, with all these kids back in school, you would think it's probably going to ramp up pretty good.
Somebody's
here.
gonna get bust their
yeah.
neck and be paralyzed. And
Cafeteria.
that one did.
Yeah. Yep.
They're gonna have a lot more access to a lot more milk crates with the cafeterias being open.
Yeah, and they're like selling milk crates, too, now. I like,
Is that real?
yeah. I think so.
I got a couple milk crates if anybody's looking for
I mean,
one.
if you have an abundance of milk crates, you're like, what the fuck am I going to do with these things? Like, all right, these idiots are stacking
yeah, you
them up
got
in
to
the fall.
hit it
And
now
like, listen,
before it runs out.
I was hoping for a buck a piece to get them out of my fucking hair.
Imagine if you had 1,000 of them, like you used to have a cow farm.
I got like 23. You call me, I got
That's
you.
enough for a
23
pyramid.
might, yeah,
that might be enough
enough
for a pyramid.
That might be enough. It's getting, it'll be close, I bet.
Yeah, because the middle one's 8, 7. Well,
I
ain't so good at
yeah.
math.
Yeah, let's not.
I give you a
that
start.
problem.
Let's not show everybody.
I'll give you a starter kit.
So what happened? Speaking of scooters and driving around, someone got a flat tire.
Yeah, I came out of Leanie's house the other day, and I pulled in, and like I got an email
That's
saying,
your house now.
Not yet. I'm still. Movers are coming Thursday.
Oh, okay.
I'm out of there. But I was up there, came out, tire was completely fucking flat. I looked, there was a big ass nail in it. I was like, motherfucker. So I swear, and I don't know if I'm like making this up. Can you buy a tire off AAA? Like if
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
dude.
I didn't think so.
I don't know who I called one time, and they brought me a tire and like changed it for me. I don't know what it was.
Because you're not going to give them.
Yeah, and how do they get it off? I don't know what it was. I can't. I
it a
could be.
donut?
No, I had a donut. So listen, I just had a donut. I didn't have like a spare. I had just a donut. I didn't have like a spare tire, and I paid for this GMC roadside, and I never used it. So I hit my little OnStar button, and they were like, "All right, cool. We'll come out. We'll bring you a tire, and we'll get a change for you." And I'm like, "All right, sweet." Then, because I could have changed the tire myself if I was just throwing the donut on, but they come out, and I'm thinking it's going to be like a GMC crew. You know what I mean? I thought I paid for something a little more official. It's a third party. This chick, it was a girl, showed up in an Altima. Well, again, and she changed my tire for me. I felt like such a pussy. And I was like, "Do you got a tire? I could like, And she was like, "No." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. This is super stupid."
She was like,
She's
I'm a girl and I know that.
She was like, "Do you still want me to change it?" I was like, "Well, you're here. Yeah, you have a way better jack than I do."
You're like, I just got a manicure today.
Yeah, and so I had to sit there while she changed my tire for me.
Were people
That's
just driving
fucking
past
great.
you like, what a loser?
It was in Leanie's driveway.
At least it
So,
wasn't that
like,
embarrassing.
It would
yeah,
have been
wasn't
great
that
for about
bad.
279.
And then her driveway is fucking gravel too. I was like, I'm not gonna trying to get down on this driveway either. You know, let me
rock to the knee.
scrape my knees up. And she brought this up, but she had a drill going. She had all her tools in this Ultima or whatever the
Was
fuck
she
was
quick?
doing. She was super quick. Gave her 15 bean tip. She was there for 2 minutes on her way. So I mean,
Do you able to fix the tire?
I got it repaired.
Yeah.
I drove it on old Duke's tire.
Old Duke, my man, Duke.
Duke, right around the corner from my house. He hooked it up in minutes. It was fucking great.
They just filled the hole, right?
They just plugged the hole and for like $20. It was
Oh,
fucking
that's
awesome.
great. Save you some money.
Yep. So dealt with that. I was just very very emasculating. You know what I mean? I was like, motherfucker, I should have just did this.
She had a dip in and stuff.
Yeah.
What you doing, little motherfucker? She was like, hand me that.
You know,
Hand me that wrench.
yeah, go get me a water,
Yeah.
princess.
She was like, this here is a lug nut.
Yeah. And then like the one was on too tight, and I was like, oh, I'll get it for you. And she's like, I got it. And like,
You should have just went back inside.
I didn't know that like the protocol there.
Yeah.
Did I just go inside? You gotta wait with them.
You should have
like,
jumped in Lainey's car and drove away like it's her car that she was fixing.
Yeah, and, like I was like, and Lainey came out, and there was a girl changing my tire, and I was like, motherfucker, such a bitch. Go
in the house.
Same time, I didn't want to get dirty. So, what are you gonna do? I don't know why I thought they would bring me like a tire, looking stupid.
Yeah, they need a rim and a tire.
Yeah, they need a
Yeah.
thing to take the rim off. You know what I mean? The tire off the rim. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
So like I'm thinking of like because I have AAA, they'll send like a AAA affiliate, which is like someone whoever the fuck it is, but it's like always a AAA truck.
No, this
Just
was
a random person.
This was like they also do Uber / change.
They had a
like,
car
change
seat in the
tires.
back.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was just a third party.
like a side. That's like a side hustle, I guess. Like, yeah, I'll go change someone's tire.
Yeah, then I was like, how much is this? And they're like, you pay it through your insurance. I was like, yeah, that's great. There's a million things I think I pay for that I have no idea.
That you never use.
Never used.
Yeah.
Didn't even know I had. So it actually
That
felt
was good.
It actually felt good. I used the fucking thing. Who knows what I pay for in a month?
Well, it hurt your pride, but it was worth it monetarily.
Listen, this pride has been hurt. Uncountable amount of times, and it will be in the future too.
Right, it ain't the first and definitely ain't gonna be the last.
Yeah, pride's a man's worst enemy.
That's true. That's what Tony Robbins said today.
Yep. But it was a little embarrassing. And then this was also, I don't know. You guys go to a dermatologist like regularly? Do you have a dermatologist that you go to?
I go every 6 months for all my.
For
My sunspots.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I was getting a skin check. Is your dermatologist a woman or a man?
So the first time I went, there's this chick that was smoking hot, dude.
We have a very similar story. It might be the same. And then did you get a guy the next time?
Like needle dick, dude. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, trying to be like,
Yeah.
I'm about to do
You go to-
push-ups.
you go to Wexford?
No, this was in Oakland or Shady Side. I went to Shady Side. I mean, they all work at different.
They all rotate because I think Andy ended up with the same. So the one
My dad had the same exact experience. They like lure you in with the hot chick, and then they send you like some little nerdy dude.
So I made an appointment with my regular dermatologist, and they were like, she's booked out until whatever, and I had some weird spots on me. I was like, I'm trying to get this sooner the better. They're like, well, blah 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 could do it. It was another woman. I was like, that's fine. I'm cool with that. And then they moved, and when I got there, they she's off today. Jason's gonna take you. And I was going in for a skin check, and I was like, hey, Jason. And Jason then made me take off my clothes. And Jason,
Did you go balls naked?
I didn't. I didn't know the
did with
protocol there.
The first time I did, they made me go balls naked. And that was with a girl, so it
With the
wasn't
chick,
bad.
she was like, just drop everything.
Yeah, and she was like, I mean,
She
she
was
didn't
hot?
like, she didn't like lift up my nuts or look or anything. She just like gave it a once, and then I pulled my pants up. And
Be honest, you get little chubs.
No, dude, like they
Sorry,
make
yeah,
it
it's
they
tough
make it
doing
so
a doc- it's
awkward
tough
to
doing
do
a
that.
doc.
It's like
So-
ice cold in there. I got a tablecloth wrapped around me, and I'm sitting on wax paper. You know what I mean?
So the girl that brought me, the girl that brought me back, there was like, I don't know, his assistant. She must be like a dermatologist in training. I don't know. She was really hot, and she brought me back, and she was like, the more you take off, the more we're gonna look at. And I'm like,
Wait, you
and I'm thinking in my head, I was like, well, do I get ass naked? Like, what does that mean? And then I was gonna ask her, but she like walked out. She was out of the room already. So I was like, I'm keeping my underpants on, and I'm glad I did.
That's what I did. And then she
Glad
just
I
had me
did because
flash her.
Jason's hands were so soft. While and I was like, dude. And he was like, how's everything?
You're
He was
thinking
like,
of
he was
Twitch.
like, show me. Yeah, he was like, show me spots. And I'm like, showing him like what I'm concerned about. And he's just touching me. And I'm like, oh. There's not like an older woman or somebody that come in here and do this. Like,
I didn't get touched on.
and
like
it's
that.
just not. It's not like a homophobic thing. It's just an awkward thing more than
yeah.
anything. It's just.
Does he
like,
really need to
massage?
caress
it's just like
your chest?
He was my
He was like,
back.
you got a lot of tension back
Yeah,
there.
he's like, look at all your freckles.
And he's
I'm
like whispering. He's like,
oh.
he's like,
That's why I'm here, because all the fucking freckles.
Yeah.
You must work out because all these freckles seem to be moving around.
He's whispering in your like ear
Yeah.
from behind you. Okay, dude. You know what? I'm fine. I'd rather die of skin cancer.
Yeah. But yeah, I went
Is that
for
a freckle on your nipple?
I went for my. So that was my weekend. I had a woman changed my tire, and then I had a man caress me looking for skin cancer.
That sounds like a hell of a weekend.
Yeah, it was crazy. Shit's wild over here.
Oh, man. Well, all right, everybody. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to have more of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Man, the other day I went to the hunting supply store and I got a cooter detector and it goes beep, beep, beep. And I'm driving through the south side. Next thing I know, that thing starts going off like crazy. Beep, 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 beep. It took me right into 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street. Man, that cooter detector is the best thing I ever bought. I ain't never seen so much cooter in my life. When I went in there, I couldn't believe my eyes. I never seen so much cooter. I went in there for the cooter, but then I looked at the menu and the food was delicious. Some of the best barbecue in the burg. Not only that, they had every drink I could ever think of. So 12 Whiskey Barbecues filled with cooter, barbecue, and good drinks at 1222 East Carson Street. Make sure you stop down if you like cooter, barbecue, and drinks. 10-4. Hey, what's going on, everybody? You're probably looking outside your house right now, and it probably looks nice. Well, maybe it looks like shit. If it looks like shit, call 412-521-9045, Risotto & Sons Landscaping. And guess what? We just don't do landscaping. That's right, folks. Do you have some concrete outside? It's looking weathered. Maybe your back deck looks like shit. Are you sick and tired of looking outside and seeing shit? Well, did you know that Risotto & Sons also does pressure washing too and free quotes? So call 412-521-9045. It's very affordable and reliable. Make sure this summer get all your projects done and call Risotto & Sons 412-521-9045. Don't hesitate. You'll be late. What's going on, everybody? It's almost that time of the year where you got to go get your sidewalks or your steps fixed. And I don't trust a lot of these idiots out here right now. I really don't. Thank goodness Giuseppe & Sons is in the area, and they're always on the job. If you're looking for any type of masonry work this season coming up, please call Giuseppe & Sons, 412-421-6711, and make sure you tell them Rocco sent you, huh? Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm the host of Greenfield's Finest Podcast, Michael Z. Birdseye-Dell, and I'm not joking around today because I'm looking for your sports cards, sports memorabilia, or silver coins. If you're in the market to buy, sell, or trade, please contact me at 724-732-1644. Maybe you have some old cards laying around, you don't know what to do with them. We'll come over your house, look at them, get them listed, and get some money in your pocket right away. 724-732-1644. No questions asked. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It looks like spring's right around the corner, and them construction projects are popping up. Well, make sure you call Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. Licensed, insured, fully bonded, and they've been around for over 65 years. Make sure you call Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. Get the job done right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into Corn Dick of the Week. Moneyline, who be Corn Dicking this week?
OnlyFans pulling out of the sex game, and people were furious about it. So OnlyFans, the way I understand this is you're no longer like we were talking about that nurse last week who was like banging her husband with making like $75K a month off it. Yeah. I think like the fucking and the fingering and all that shit is done. You could still like post like videos and nudes, but I don't think you're able to go to town on yourself.
No penetration.
No fucking whoever on there. Porn is out of there. OnlyFans is fucking up.
And here's my thing with that. Like, your OnlyFans, that has to be the huge sex has to be 99% of your income.
Right.
You're like the pimp, like in a weird way. They're like they bring the customers in, the girls, you know what I mean, or the guys. How you're the sex workers, and like that's where all the money comes from. Yeah. I have no fucking clue. Like, if you're making a killing, like finger banging yourself or having sex with your husband, whoever you're fucking, like why. I just feel like there's something behind it, like they're pulling out. Like, is there something else they're gonna like do? Like, are they gonna open an OnlyFans explicit or something like that?
It's definitely gonna go to another format.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, if there's money to be made, they're gonna just.
I think it has something to do with the way they take their payments. From what I read, I don't know, something strange where they just want to get out of like the porn aspect of it, which is just like
that's considered like sex work.
Sex work,
exactly. Pet smuggling,
right?
Or smut peddling.
I mean, in reality, I guess it kind of is. I mean,
but like everybody knew that,
right? I think OnlyFans wasn't meant for what it turned into. Like the porn stars got a hold of it, and they're like, we could fucking make some serious money off this. And like that Asa Akira chick was like the first porn star like on there, and she makes a ton of money off it because she was like first, and like, you know what I mean. When you're first, you're grabbing all the early followers.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's bad news for like old bartenders and waitresses in Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
They
get back to
work.
Yeah, they were. Yeah,
But at the same breath, I think they could still put nudes up and videos. I don't know if they're allowed to go to town on themselves or not.
they made like the subscriptions, like the most misleading things. Like I watched a whole documentary on it. The subscriptions isn't where they make their money. It's where they make these extra videos and they charge $50, $100, $25 to whatever, $10 to watch this video, and they can get that as many times as they post that video. They can post it in like I don't know where they post it, but you can post it and then people can click on it, and you know what I mean, you could sell it to 1 million people.
From what I understand, OnlyFans is they get you sucked in. They might show you a boob. They might show you this. And then next thing you know, it's like, okay, if you really want to see like the good stuff, $25.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I mean, once you're so far deep, you're pot committed.
Right.
You're gonna go in.
Once you
But
got your
if the people that are making the videos are putting, like you said, other videos up and they keep watching them, then maybe OnlyFans is like, fuck that, you're cutting us out of the fucking deal. You're
No,
making money.
they're no.
They're getting a piece of it too.
Yeah, they're not. They're not the way it's set up. They're not going to like their private pay. They're not like, hey,
okay.
send me $50 on my PayPal and I'll send you this video. No, it's all through.
All right, I got
So
you.
the OnlyFans is still getting a piece of that.
Right, but people are also prostituting on there too. Like, oh, like if you want to,
Oh,
if you
wow.
want,
I didn't know that.
yeah, if you want a smoker, hit me up. You know, 500 a smoker or something like that.
That's an
That's just
That's a top-notch smoker.
that's gonna happen anywhere.
that's crazy
Yeah,
talk.
I mean everybody. Yeah, take a drive downtown right now.
Yeah,
It's gonna cost you $500.
yeah, that story OnlyFans. No wonder no one reads the city paper. You know, only fucking thing that piece of shit publication was good for back in the day when you were a youngster was getting a prosty out of the back. You know what I
The
mean?
old Backpage.
Oh yeah,
Backpage is still alive and well, I'm sure.
is it?
It's probably
I don't
Is
know.
it, Jack?
I don't know, but I would imagine there's some old timers keeping that afloat.
Yeah. Well, I heard that they eliminated that too.
Oh, really?
Like Backpages got rid of like that. I'm wondering, like, I wonder if like the porn industry was like, because that had to be fucking up the porn industry. You know what I mean? The porn stars became the ones making the money as opposed to these big companies.
So you're saying big porn is taking over?
big porna instead of big pharma.
Dude, was there like a lack of strippers? Do you think the strippers are like, shit, now we got to go back to the
No
to the
doubt.
club?
Yeah, I mean,
you'd rather just be at home by yourself instead of a bunch of like
yeah,
Right.
some grimy ass strip club, fucking
Smells like
grinding
old
on
beer.
dudes. Yeah.
Grinding on dudes wearing fucking parachute pants.
Yeah.
So they're fucking rubbing their boners on you.
Some dude's not been fucking at the casino for fucking 12 hours, and then fucking from a Steeler game, and now he's fucking over at the Spearmint Rhino, and now you got to grind on him for fucking $25.
It smells
or
like, yeah.
or fucking sit in your apartment, fucking go to town on yourself and fucking triple that,
yeah,
or
two
whatever.
Yeah,
Stone.
Netflix and flick.
in the
you know what I
comfort
mean?
of your own home.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. It's definitely going to change some things. It was interesting. People were fucking wound up, and then there's the people like, sucks to be you. Nothing good
Yeah,
lasts
what about
forever.
your
Like,
haters?
Jesus
Nah.
Christ, dude! Like, what do you care?
I got to ask you this
Rebecca.
question. If this is a serious question, if you's
This
had
is
an
a serious broadcast.
yeah, if you's had the opportunity, right, and to have sex on camera, you know, with your partner, like maybe my lady, your guys' ladies, and you could make twice as much as you're making now, but that would be your career, and like, you know what I mean, would you do it?
Yes.
Yeah. I've had this conversation. You know, believe me, I got a whole story. I'm going to tell it tomorrow down the improv. But
It would be weird. The initial shock of it would be weird, and then after a month or two, that'd just be what you do, and people
Right.
wouldn't even fucking care anymore.
As soon as you said that, I was like, yes, absolutely. Then I'm thinking, like, dude, I got kids and shit.
Got
like,
it? Yeah, that's
I
the weird
gotta
thing.
be able to,
Parents
like,
got to find
shut
out
up.
about it.
You don't want your weird uncle watching that shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a lot of weird. At that point, there's so many weird uncles watching it. It doesn't fucking
Right.
matter.
What's one more?
Listen, I mean, yeah.
If I'm golfing on Tuesdays,
That's what I'm saying.
right.
right?
You got it. Like, if you want to, there's some sacrifice there. That's
Yeah.
what you got to put up with. But like you said, we're at fucking. We're all at Nevillewood on Tuesdays.
Yeah, right.
It might
Sold me.
be
You're
worth
sold
Might
me.
be okay.
it. Yeah.
Neville would probably have a stick up their ass, like, you know, they're fucking on camera for fucking.
They're
money.
sex worker. Could you imagine
I'd
if
be
Risotto was labeled a sex worker?
I'm never gonna stop thinking about that now. That's all I'm gonna wish for him is old Johnny.
We'll join the sex worker Risotto.
Yeah.
He was doing fine when he was landscaping, and his idiot friend Stinky talking to him being a sex worker.
They used to have a funny podcast. Now they're all fucking on camera every week. I think that would actually grow the podcast.
Greenfield's finest fucking
Only
fuck
thing-
fest.
Yeah, Greenfield fun as fuck.
Click on what member you want to watch have sex with
Yeah.
a significant other.
I
Like, oh, this episode, Shirley's fucking Todd. Like,
That's extra. That's extra.
We'll get a couple extra bucks for that.
Yeah, right.
you know, Todd's not even paying attention when he just looks over what.
Don't worry, Todd. You're gonna love it.
Just make sure you listen in.
Sully's hung like his microphone, Todd. You better fucking.
And he's
You're
wearing
You're
a
loosen up.
hood, if you know what I mean.
Very European of them.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh father and son fined $20,000 for vaping and being assholes on a flight coming into Pittsburgh.
This is an ongoing story, right?
I think they got. I think they ended up, that was their fine. It was like around $20,000. Both of them fucking were being complete fucking dickbags. They were like berating fucking employees.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
no,
deserve
fucking
it.
being cocksuckers, vaping.
I think they
when you're not
pushed the
supposed to.
stewardess
They
or
like kind of
something.
like
Yeah.
they got in some weird like
Altercation.
on a
Spirit?
fucking plane. I don't think it was Spirit. I don't know what airline it was, but they were being complete dickbags and like the vaping shit. Like you're not even supposed to. You're not allowed to vape on a plane. You're
Right.
not allowed to smoke. You're not
That's-
even allowed to
that's
have.
such-
You're not even allowed to have the battery like
In
your.
there,
And
yeah.
you could. I think you could have it in your carry-on, but you can't have it like in your check bag.
Yeah, you're not allowed to put it under the plane. I know that for sure.
Yeah, because they
It'd catch on fire.
right. If it accidentally clicks on, it gets hot enough that thing fucked. And then some idiot just fucking thinks the rules don't apply to him, and he's vaping in the bathroom like a fucking goofball. Like
We know
anybody
people
can't
like
smell.
that.
Yep. Like it doesn't smell like banana flavored strawberry vape. You're fucking vaping out the
That's
whole
like a
fucking.
fire extinguisher.
Right.
So we have a friend that did this. I don't think I don't know. He didn't get. I don't know if he got in trouble. I know there was somebody waiting for him when he got off the plane. I think he might have just got a slap on the wrist.
I think
this
he
was
talked
also
his way out of it.
This was also before coronavirus, before
Right.
fucking everybody had their fucking buttholes were fucking before the whole world was miserable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People
It's like
fucking,
when vaping, I think, kind of first started.
and then before like people just got so airplanes were so sensitive. You know what I mean? Everything that's one thing about airplanes. Like when I hear like someone got fined $20,000 for this, I'm like, good, because the airplanes are like the most place in the world where you just have to be normal. Everybody's here trying to get to there.
We're all
we
dealing
all
with
have.
it. Yeah.
Nobody's happy to be here. Everybody wants off this fucking plane. Mm-hmm. We have to act as fucking normal as we can from start to finish, and that's how this is the smoothest way this is gonna go. And then when people just think shit doesn't apply to them and start acting like assholes, I think you got to hit them with the hammer with the $20,000 fine. So people who are assholes who think the rules don't apply to them, like, hey, I heard that story on Greenfield's Finest podcast. Maybe I should chill the fuck out and fucking get a Diet Coke or an apple juice or a ginger ale and relax.
Yeah, not the whiskey.
Or put
Yeah.
put the patch on and suck it up for 4 hours.
Yeah,
Dude, I think the FAA handed out like it was like
it was a
obscene
crazy
amount
amount.
of money.
It was in that
It
article
was like
too. It
almost
was
like
insane.
$3 million or something in
what he
fines.
fined.
Just because
and
people are
fines.
vaping on planes.
And what was also like people are, I'm not wearing a fucking mask. Like, dude, just put the fucking mask on. I have to get to where I'm going.
Of all places, we're in this little tube. And that's the thing with the vape. Like, you're just breathing out your shit. Like, them fucking blow smoke cloud all over the plane.
Yeah, there's nowhere for it to go.
Now I can literally see where your breath is traveling to. You know?
Dude, our friend that got busted on the plane also did it in PPG Paints Arena and got yelled at in like the corridor area.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a cloud just over the
Wow,
rink.
there! Stop! What are you doing? I'm sorry. Then he like blew it in my kid's face when she was first born.
Oh, what?
I don't know if you can pick out who this guy is.
Or are the kids still vaping as much as they used to, or you think it's slowing down a little bit?
It's all Jules.
It's
I
all
got a
Jules.
little cousin. I asked him, I'm like, so like the kids like smoke in the bathroom in high school? They're like, no, everybody does a Juul or whatever.
So that's like an electronic cigarette.
But it doesn't like it's not like a vape like where the fucking
yeah,
smoke
With
comes
the
out.
tank and all that.
Yeah, it's just like it looks like one of those little like
It's like a little weed pen.
throwaway weed pens.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
That's what it looks like basically.
Dude, most,
The
I mean, dude,
rectangle.
if the people that got them big rigs, dude, I mean, those are the only
It's
ones
like a
that blow the
motorized
huge,
scooter.
yeah, like
Yeah.
the huge cloud.
Yeah, huge.
You got to hook it up to your car battery.
Those are. So, I'm going to tell you right now.
Can't imagine what they're doing to their people's lungs.
Those things are fucking. When I seen them explode is when I was in a 3/4 house, and dudes would like spend so much money on their fucking tanks, on all the different pieces they could get for it, all the like dudes would go out and spend $100 a week to maintain this vape. Like there's so many parts that I'm like, for what? And it was like they would sit outside meetings, AA or NA, and just blow these obnoxious fucking clouds. And you're like, I mean, you're just labeled a corn dick if you do something like that. You're blowing. People are walking out of the meeting. You're blowing your fucking banana, whatever, chunky monkey, fucking right in everyone's grill. Like, come on, dog.
Dude, this dude that worked with us, remember Ray?
Yeah.
Dude, that's all we talk about was, I'm going to get a new coil for my burner. I'm like, dude, like, I don't give a fuck.
He was like, oh, John. He was like, John, I'm going to go up to Squirrel Hill. Tell Big John I'm going to get a coil for my vape. And if he don't like it, he can kiss my ass. I'm like, you can tell him that. You know what I mean? Risotto's dad's fucking, 37% insane. You can let
You
him
can
know.
lay that one on him, buddy.
I'm sure he's really gonna understand that you're gonna get a coil for your vape, buddy. Maybe wait till after 4:00.
Dude, this I want Jack to break down this next story. This is fucking nuts. To me, it is at least.
A bunch of dudes that travel together, friends. I guess they've been friends for a while. Put a spreadsheet together, and they listed like their salaries and their days off and when they could go on vacation and like bonuses they get. Very strange. So like it was probably like, I don't know, 15 dudes or whatever.
Yeah.
On this spreadsheet, and the top dude made like $5 million, and they all made good money, and it went down all the way. The dude that made the least amount of money, they call him Broke Bobby, and Broke Bobby made $125,000 a year.
Yeah, that poor bastard.
125 ain't bad.
He's not starving.
And it was just like, it was so weird and so corny and just like so like I can't imagine how fucking terribly fucking awful your vacations are.
Yeah.
How
if you
petty
were
your
broke.
friends are. If
Yeah,
they're
and
like,
listen, who's making $5 million? He's paying for everything.
Yeah, that's such an
Fucking
asshole.
paying for fucking everything. You're making Broke Bobby spend his fucking 125
yeah, his kids
grand.
can't go to college now. Thanks a lot, asshole.
The first thing I thought when I fucking read this and I seen the video was the same fucking thing. He was showing the one guy. He's like, well, now Broke Bobby can't always go. Where the one dude, the top one's like fuck that. If one of my friends had $5 million, I know for a fact he'd be like, dude, come out here.
I'll
You're
sponsor everybody's fucking
You're
trip,
coming.
dude.
And
Well,
that's
hang
what
out
I
with
mean.
my boys. Yeah.
People are like, dudes aren't like this. Like, dudes look, if you're lifelong friends, people look out for each other, make sure no one's left out.
Yeah, this is a bunch of dudes that like met each other that didn't have any friends. And
Yeah.
fucking dorks. And
That's
like,
what it is.
No doubt, you can't. You can't be real friends. And like, if I can't imagine Eddie just like, or somebody just sent us a message like, hey, I'm gonna need everybody's income. What days they're available to travel. Any bonuses they may get. Are they gonna? Oh, this was another one. Do you
401k?
have a wife or a wife or a girlfriend that you'll be bringing? Like, dude, it was so fucking weird and corny. And
Dude,
just
I remember we were
awful.
like 18 going to Ocean City. If someone didn't have money, we'd sponsor the fucking trip.
Nobody,
You're in, dude.
listen.
And nobody had money. When
Yeah, we were going
18.
down to Ocean City with $200 for a week.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? And like,
And I'll throw you fucking some money.
yeah, I'll give you $40.
You were probably the rich one down there that week.
Yeah, so
You had a job.
I make sure I swing by like Aunt Jeannie's and Uncle Mike before I go. Like, where are you going? Like, I'm going to Ocean City with $40. Yeah, like, you can't do that. You know what I
And I
mean?
got to pay for this dude's lunch 3 times.
yeah, Sting's coming in. He don't have zero.
I remember Risotto. He took me the one time. He's like, "All right, you want to go to Ocean City?" I was like, "I don't have any money." He was like, "All right, come on, you just pay me back." I'm like, "Yeah, all right, yeah, I was good. Oh yeah, I'll go."
Like, I need somebody to ride with.
Yeah,
dude.
it
So
sounds great.
me, you, Carlo, and Schuster went to one year, dude. We didn't have a fucking.
We played $400 between all of us.
all of us, dude, betwixt us.
So there's one guy we know. He went on a vacation. They went to like some bachelor party, and it was like college dudes. Is his college boy and a bunch of like his boy from college that his friends that he really didn't know. You know what I mean? And he said the one dude is putting everything on his credit card, and then like he knew he's gonna have to like they kept saying like we'll figure it out, and then like this dude just got like a spreadsheet sent to him and with like the breakdown of like what everybody spent, what everybody owes, like Ubers, fucking
Ridiculous
meals,
amounts of money.
and it's just like, and I guess it's fair. I don't know how the hell you could track something if you're putting it all on a credit
Yeah,
card.
they
You
come
can
and
go
you
look.
just, yeah.
But it's just like, dude, what the fuck? Just pick up a dinner, buy some
You
drinks.
buy one, I buy one.
Pick up,
He buys one.
grab a fucking Uber. Like, what are we doing here?
He
Sucking.
wanted all the points on the credit.
and then he
card.
and that's exactly what it is. The
He
dude
got a
wanted-
free trip.
Yeah, he's a point monster. Listen, everybody likes
Bastard.
points.
Yeah.
But like to break it, like to put it in, like anytime you go to put a vacation in a Excel fucking spreadsheet, no, count me out.
Anytime-
Those aren't your real fucking friends.
Yeah,
I
I
really
was just
aren't.
gonna say, anytime you have to put anything in a spreadsheet when you're amongst your friends, they're not really your friends. Or you
there's
need
no-
better
there's not,
friends.
like not even like fantasy football. Nothing goes in it. Like I can't even think of anybody ever like, hey, I'm gonna make this spreadsheet. Like, dude, I hate spreadsheets.
Right.
Paul's
DC tried to
spreadsheet-
teach me.
DC loves spreadsheets.
He tried to teach me spreadsheets. I'm like, DC, I have fucking 90,000 baseball cards. This is gonna take me 40
I'm
years.
gonna be here forever.
Yeah, like we're gonna do it a different way. You know, he's like, I'm like, all right. I get the spreadsheet aspect of it, but to do that, when you start putting spreadsheets into fun stuff, it ain't fun
It ain't
no more.
fun.
It
And
is-
that's a trick DC got, sucking the fun
Spreadsheets
out of it.
ruin
Remember I told you
it.
that? I was like, DC's gonna get involved. I was like, oh, well, the fun's over, buddy.
But I mean, but for them dudes to be like, I think it was like a bragging on the dude. Like, yeah, broke Bobby, he makes 120. Like, that's your broke frame makes like, fuck you.
Dude, yeah, growing up, like, dudes, sometimes dudes didn't have money, like, dude, but I need somebody to hang out with, so.
Right.
I got you, let's go.
My mom, I used
You're
to
coming
live,
out fucking,
I'd be like, Mom, can I have some money you got? And literally her answer 97% of the time was no.
no.
Like, and I'd be like, Mom, can I please just have a couple bucks? Me and my friends are going, all right, go ahead, give me my purse. And she would hand me literally $2. You know what I mean? I'm like 15 years old. I'm like,
Need a couple more bucks than that.
Mom, this isn't really going to go far. I'd be like, come on, dude.
And it's not even gonna get me
You
a
needed
40.
10 back then. You needed 10.
I needed. I got a
You
job.
needed- you had to get a 40 and pitch in on a dime, and then your night was
You needed a pizza bagel
and then a pizza
something to
bagel,
drink.
and that was 10.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and
That was a hell of a night.
Yeah.
Man,
Who wasn't
right.
cutting it?
Yeah,
No.
that's why my mom was smart though, because she like was poor on purpose. Because I had to get a job when I was 16. Like fuck this, I can't
so
be
did
the
I.
dude with $2.
That's the thing. My parents were like, "Yeah, I'm not giving you any money." So at 13, I'm like, "Well,
I
guess
was-
I'm going to work."
Yeah, I was at Chesapeake Bagel Bakery. Fuck
yeah,
it.
but your parents would have gave you money if you needed it though.
Yeah, if I was like, if I needed a kidney or something, if I was like, "Hey, can I have an allowance?" My dad would have slapped me.
No, but if you would have said, "Can I have $10?"
Yeah, my
to
dad
go?"
would have thrown me like a dub.
Maybe. My mom would have. My dad definitely not.
Yeah,
I think,
Like,
yeah,
fuck you, get a job.
yeah, I had to get a job.
Yeah, I
it
got-
wasn't.
yeah,
They were like,
all their income went to Joe going to Central.
big time. Boy, I got fucked there. Brother in arms. Dude in Alabama thought he got shot by an intruder in his house. Turns out it was his wife's boyfriend that was secretly living in the dude's house. So the guy lives with his wife, thinks he got a fucking burglar in his house, goes downstairs, gets shot by him.
No, you got it wrong.
What do you mean?
He shot the dude.
No, the boyfriend shot the husband.
No, the husband shot the boyfriend.
You sure?
I'm positive.
All right, we can talk about it. then.
How big is this guy's house that he has
So-
someone living there he doesn't know?
So
about?
listen, here's what I read the article. What happened was the wife was letting her boyfriend stay in the house. Never told the husband about this. So like they found that out because whenever they found like where the boyfriend was like staying, there was bottles of piss. So he'd been there for days. You know what I mean? Hiding in this room. She'd periodically go down and fuck him or whatever. So the wife knew that it was her boyfriend, but didn't tell her husband and let him think it was an intruder. So when he shot the dude, he didn't fucking know. He thought it was an intruder. His wife was like, it's an intruder. She didn't like ever fess. And then finally, like, they said the wife was so intoxicated when they got there, they couldn't even interview her, but she was like slurring. Later on, it came out that she fucking had just been fucking this dude, was letting him sleep in their, like, parts of their house, hiding him off, and the husband convinced the husband that there was an intruder there. She was going to get him whacked.
Is this the same lady from the Steeler game?
Dude, I mean, this obviously wasn't a mansion if the dude's pissing in bottles and like keeping
Yeah.
like he's
He
in the
wasn't
wing of
in
the
the
house.
guest house.
Like, yeah.
It's in Alabama. That was
Right.
the key.
I'm envisioning some type of cellar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, like he was in
A
like the
dirt
coal
cellar.
yeah, he was
They
in the
call that
coal
a
cellar
coal
or some
bin.
shit. Yeah, man. And then so the dude was just. So I'm assuming he didn't kill the guy then.
No, the husband did not kill the guy, and like as of right now, they're not pressing charges on him.
Wait, more importantly, did he kill his wife?
No, but I don't know. She's not. They took her away because she was so intoxicated. But the guy went away, and then like I don't know what legal charges are coming forward. They said right now it's like they don't know because the guy was there with the wife's permission, so he really wasn't like an intruder.
But at the same time, you think you got somebody in your house and it's self
That's
Right, so he's
justifiable
And
shooting.
she's playing both sides.
She's telling him that's an intruder.
I'd love to see a
Give
picture
her
of this.
give her a year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's her
she'll-
fucking fault.
She'll be dead.
Yeah.
I'd say just call it a wash after everybody goes home.
Yeah.
Except that guy. You know, the one guy.
He has to move out of the dirt basement.
Yeah. What if
With a
what if you
gunshot
had to
wound
like
in
come
his
back
ass.
and like, all right, but you got to take care of him till he's healthy.
Like, this dude's living in my root
You gotta
cellar.
clean his wound.
Oh man, that would suck. This fucking husband should do what this guy did. He dumped his girlfriend on the jumbotron at a minor league baseball game. He said, "Hey, Alyssa, it's over." Scott or whatever the fuck their names were, and that was it. And they were at the
Big as
game
fuck.
together, big as fuck on the jumbotron. That's a ruthless move.
What was her face like?
They didn't show the face; they just showed the jumbotron. There was no reaction, so it's just like, could you imagine? Or just like if you did it, you're just like, she's like eating a pretzel or something. You're like, hey, look up her, gotta look at that.
No, you gotta play
She's
it
probably
out.
on her phone,
You
not
gotta
paying
play it out.
attention.
You gotta be like, babe, I've been dying to tell this to you, and pretend like you're gonna get down, and then let her look up at the screen and be like, "Fuck you."
Yeah,
Just
I mean, she
bounce
definitely like
it.
fucked her brother, fucked his
Yeah,
brother
she
or
did
something.
something.
crazy.
She did something
You don't dump
fucked
somebody like that
That
unless
costs
they
you
like,
money to get
they
that.
fucked your brother or friend or something. You just you don't.
There's a backstory to that we
Big
don't
time.
know.
In a minor league baseball game, like there's not that many people there. You know,
Probably
so,
small
So they
town.
probably knew who Alyssa. Like
Yeah.
the dude was probably like woo, like in her face, or probably like spiked some popcorn off her head or something.
They were at the Altoona Curve game on
Yeah,
dollar
that's what I'm.
fucking
That's
beer night.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was just like
Fucking assholes
fucking,
probably
I've
kept
been
coming
there.
over trying to go out with her.
Yeah, right.
Like, oh, it's fucked up, Alyssa. You want to sit up here?
Some dude bought her a canned icy light.
There's
You'll get over him.
There's no way like a dude didn't white knight that situation.
Oh.
Play the old Mr. Nice Guy. Like I never, but you should never be treated like that.
Yeah.
I would
deserve
never
so
treat you
much
that
better,
way.
Like, yeah.
Shoulder to
Hey,
cry on.
I snuck in this pint of Crown. You want to take a hit of it? And then she probably blew him. If she's doing shit to get dumped on the jumbotron, she definitely blew the guy that had the Crown Royal.
She
that
might have
night.
blew a couple guys that night.
Yeah, really.
caught
On
Scott
the
Lassen.
on the
Thought she was-
jumbotron.
I think Scott, if you're dumping a chick on the jumbotron, I don't think you care at all anymore.
No.
Because there's really no coming back from that. Because her family, like, oh, like me and Scott are getting back together. And you're like, dude, no.
Yeah,
Jump
what
you
are
on
you
the
talking about?
jumbo. It's over.
Like during the curve game.
There's no way you can even come back from that. Like,
Which inning was it?
Yeah, the seventh inning stretch. What if he waited 7 innings to
That's
fucking
it.
do it?
That's a good question.
See, like that would be like fuck. I think it's awesome. I think it's funny. But like,
It'd be so
if
hard.
you're sitting there for like baseball games take forever. If you're
Yeah.
sitting there just waiting for it to come, it's just like all right.
All right, I'm hungry.
Like fuck, I just want to go home now. Like fuck it, like let's get out of here. It's 11-1 in this stupid Altoona Curve game.
Yeah. That I hope he waited till the 7th inning stretch because that would just make it so
Speaking-
much better.
Of baseball parks. R.I.P. to all you guys that eat hot dogs, man.
I need to say 2 for dinner.
70 minutes off your life.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Every hot dog you ever had in your life, knock off 35 minutes per dog.
Wow, Joey Chestnut would have been dead by now then.
Oh, he
Ain't got much time
Yeah, it's any day now.
Why do they make studies like this? Just to,
It's
to
just
ruin
so-
my day. I
it's
seen
so-
it.
it's
Dude,
such
I was
bullshit,
working
dude.
by Jim's Hot Dog a couple weeks ago, and I was crushing 2 a day for like 4 days in a row, man.
I put
Just killing them.
dude, I fired them in the air fryer. They're amazing.
Yeah.
Glizzies
Like
in the air
crispy.
fryer are so fucking
Are
great.
they?
Oh my god, they're so fire.
I could see that.
But dude, like I don't believe that stat for the simple fact that the people that fire on Glizzies, like that dude Joey Chestnut and them other people, they don't just fire on Glizzies once a year. They're like training.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Joey Chestnut eats more glizzies than anybody in the
Dude,
world.
there's no
So
way
he should
Hebrew
be dead.
National was going to kill you. No way.
No, yeah. Well, they said no. That's what I thought too, and then it said like all beef dogs. You know what I mean?
Really?
So, yeah.
Man, I thought that was my out.
That's what I thought too.
Kosher?
I think the kosher might help you a little bit. I don't think so in this
The rabbi
situation.
blessed it.
Yeah.
But so that's what made me like do a little investigating. I was like, if they're talking about like fucking them, you get 30 hot dogs for $2.
Like
those
the
hot
gas
dogs.
station ones
yeah,
or something.
That's but they
Dude,
said
you
it
eat a
was-
gas station one. Oof,
it said
that's a
all-
year.
It said all beef. I was
There's
like,
no way
"Ooh."
you can take 35 minutes off your life because you eat a gas station hot dog. It runs directly through your system, bro. It's gone before you
I've seen
chew it up.
There's another weird stat that came out about cigarettes. Like every cigarette you smoke takes 10 minutes off your life. Like that's another one. I'm like, where are these stats like to scare people?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like I don't think that that's an accurate stat.
I guess my grandmother will live to like 120 because she's 97 and she's still pounding
Pounding
ciggies.
sweat.
still
Squares,
pounding
yeah.
squares.
Pounding them.
What about hot dogs?
She loves hot dogs.
Does she?
She loves hot dogs.
Big Glizzy fan.
I don't know. She's
They're
fighting
cute.
the odds.
She's going against all odds.
Against the grain. They want everyone to be powered by plants.
What about plant-based?
Plant-based hot dogs? Yeah, plant-based glizzies.
So yeah, they have them.
Do they?
They take 15 minutes off your
I
life.
haven't had one.
Did they say why? Did they say what it is in a glizzy it's just not good?
Preservatives, dude. It's so processed.
That is true.
The nitrates.
Yeah, the more you get into that process,
I don't wanna
processed
know. I
meat,
don't wanna
that's where
know.
you're really starting. That's where
Yeah.
it's getting dangerous.
Because I'll never want to eat a glizzy again. I don't want to live a life like that. You know, I love
Smith's
glizzies.
glizzies are pretty good too.
Dude, this next.
So this one right here. This study says from 74 minutes to 80 minutes, these were the highest ones. Sugary drinks, so we're talking pop, hot dogs, burgers, and breakfast sandwiches. Those are the most dangerous that will take shave off some minutes of your life. And they say if you're looking to add a couple minutes, these are obvious. Like in mixed vegetables, fruits, like in dry cereal,
what is
like and shit like that.
Whiskey come in.
I don't know.
What was cocaine on that list?
It doesn't.
I'll add and subtract all day, baby.
Yeah, if I eat a banana, can I do a line?
Listen, life's all about balance.
I'm gonna have an avocado in an 8-ball.
You'll see Shirley.
I had 14 avocados this week.
I'm like, Rosa, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Shirley will be carrying frozen broccoli around with him everywhere.
Hey, throw this, it's 4 in the morning. Throw this bag in the microwave for me. I still want to party.
That's it. It's all like
Got some catching up to
Everyone
do.
is barehanding green beans, doing
Yeah.
Coke,
Instead of
chugging Crown.
dudes would be going to Whole Foods at like 4 in the morning.
Drug dealers supposed to be fucking walking around, driving around with fucking bags of Coke and like coolers with fucking frozen veggies
yeah,
in
with a
them.
basket of peaches.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna need an 8-ball and 3 bags of veggies, please. Like, here you go.
Like, dude, so I got the spring mix, I got the sweet peas.
Like, if you really want to get nuts, like, I'll sell you a bag of spinach. You'll be good to go for a fucking week.
It worked for Popeye.
You know?
Oh, I love where that went. Dude, this next one's so fucking great. Jack, you have to. I mean, this is you.
So I think we found the cat. This girl's young.
Yeah.
So this
it couldn't
story,
have been.
this story is a 22-year-old girl moved in with her boyfriend, and she thinks she's a feline pretty much. And when they start to argue, she like gets pissed off and she pisses on the rug.
Like a cat would.
Yep. And she gets mad, and he gets mad, and she gets mad because she's saying he doesn't understand her,
Who
where
the
she's
fuck
coming
does
from,
understand that?
and she's just pissing all over like a 1-bedroom apartment in New York.
He should just put her on the front stoop.
Yeah.
Is that what you
Like
do
the
with a cat?
Flintstones.
Just put in what you do with a cat, like put him on the stoop.
Where do cats piss at? Do cats piss in the litter box or just shit?
I thought they
supposed
pissed
to,
in
dude.
the
Yeah.
litter box.
I don't think I've ever seen a cat piss before.
Did the girl that you met back in the day, did she have a kitten?
Nah, she might have. Dude, I'm seriously, I was like doing the math, and I was like, we're getting close here.
Yeah.
Like, we're not too far off. Yeah, so it reminded me of my cat story, which I'm not telling the cat story again.
But that's definitely directly.
Pretty similar
But
to that.
it was very close. That girl that I went home with pretty much did everything except piss herself.
That's the one that. Yeah, that's the one I.
And I
seen
think she was relatively new to the situation of pretending to be a cat person, and I think she was probably a couple weeks out to her just pissing on the rug. and
Just
doing
like,
shit
was
like
she
that.
like
litter
licking
box in the
herself?
house.
Yeah, she was like doing it. Shit. Like, it was fucking nuts. It was nuts.
If you'd have met her 3 weeks later, she might have pissed all over the floor.
All over the place.
When you tried
and
to
like, who
leave-
knows? We're at her sister's house too, so like, like she might just piss on herself at home.
You
and
thought
just
she was
being
having a
polite.
beach party? It was just a huge litter box?
Like, why do you have that sandbox in the back? Like, don't
Why
worry
is
about
it
Why is there a
kids?
big turd back there?
Why does it smell like poop in here?
I don't care how hot, how cold, how much money a girl made. If she pissed on the floor, she's done.
Yeah, it's a
She
wrap.
could have the apartment. I'm leaving.
I mean, one drunk piss, we give her.
Oh, yeah,
But
but,
a steady
listen,
stream
listen.
of piss on the floor, yeah.
Yeah, if
Every time you're pissed off
every
at
time
me,
you're pissed off at me, you're gonna piss on the floor. Like everybody has accidents. I pissed my car the last week. But fucking, so I took another one of those pills. It's fine.
You didn't piss
Nah,
yourself.
I think the initial one just shocked my system and fucking shot some piss out of me. So I took another one, but I also held back a little bit too. I stayed a little longer than just like hopped in my car.
Did you piss right before you got in the car?
So I did. It wasn't right before.
You
I did
pushed it
piss
out.
that morning. Yeah, and I was and I definitely took a jug with me too. I had a bottle. I had an emergency bottle of water in case it crept back up on me again.
Do you think like these dudes, like say you're with a cat woman, do you think there's like toys that you have to play with them with, like the little string.
Yeah, for sure.
Laser pointer.
Yeah, shine that laser on the wall.
Yeah, like
I
I'm
mean,
wondering.
Listen, there might be some benefits to this. If your lady goes in cat mode and you just gotta like give her some catnip and she runs around the apartment and you throw balls at her and she doesn't bust your balls and like she lets you watch TV and she like lays in the corner and licks herself.
Yeah,
That's a silver lining.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
cats
not
are pretty
too bad.
standoffish.
Yeah, they are, but they're also there's also very relaxed cats out there too that just fucking don't bother anybody. So if your girlfriend's like a Garfield, just loves lasagna and hates Mondays.
Hey, I'm Italian.
And so that'd be a cool cat girl to date.
Should be chunky.
Should be a
though.
little. That's
piss.
all right,
Should be a little heavy.
Yeah,
That's all right.
Nobody
The
wants to smell piss all
the
day.
piss. The piss.
That's
the
deal breaker.
You can't be smelling piss.
Yeah.
Everybody's been to an apartment, a house that smells like straight piss, and it's awful.
Especially cat piss.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like,
no fucking good.
Yeah, it's not good.
I wonder if these stories are true that we
I don't-
find.
Doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter, but like some of them are just so out of control.
I would like. Here's the weird thing. Some of them, like, they're so fucking bizarre. But then, like this one, I'm like, dude, Jack was in that situation, so like I kind of believe this.
I believe this one.
Yeah.
Just because of how weird that girl was
Right.
15 years ago or wherever that
We're
was.
so much ahead of the times now. Like,
Shit's so much weirder than it was. Shit was
Right.
normal back then.
there's probably. I mean, I can't even tell you about how many probably Facebook group of cat girls there are.
I'm sure, dude. We're one Google away, and we could
We
a
should
whole
look this up.
world,
Yeah.
a whole world would even know about, or
Todd's
we do
doing it
know
right
about.
now.
Todd's looking up Facebook cat girls. While he's doing that, everybody, I think we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to have more at Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Are you sick and tired of partying with the same old, and getting the old, boring results? Looking for something maybe different? You need to try Espolon Tequila. 2 shots for a good time, 3 shots you might go get a package, and 4 shots you and your friends are getting on a plane to Vegas. Espolon Tequila, the official tequila of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're sitting down right now and you're listening to the podcast or watching the podcast, you probably want to order a pizza. And if you do, make sure you order from Capizzuto's Pizza, the official pizza that Greenfield's Finest Podcast, located at 422 Greenfield Avenue, phone number 412-521-6570. Mention Greenfield's Finest Podcast whenever you call. Oh, man, I don't know if you guys have ever felt like this, but I woke up this morning and my toilet's running. I can't get it to stop running. My water bill last month was double. I didn't know what to do. Thank goodness for Niscatch Plumbing. I called them, they were there right away and took care of the problem, and it didn't cost me hardly anything. They're registered master plumbers and fully insured. That's Niscatch Plumbing. Phone number 412-337-4047. 412-337-4047. Thank you, Niscatch Plumbing. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're like me, you probably have appliances in your house. TVs, ovens, dishwashers, microwaves, all types of stuff. That shit's going to break. And when it does, make sure you call Primetime Appliance, 412-896-1395. They deal with all insurance and warranty companies. They do all the work. All you have to do is call 412-896-1395. Primetime Appliance. Give them a call. I don't know about you, but I ain't got time to be packing boxes and moving stuff all the way around the tri-state area. I just don't got time for it. But I gotta move. What am I supposed to do? Thank goodness I found out about Miracle Movers. Fully bonded and insured, serving the Tri-County area. And they go long and short distance. I just found out they do commercial delivery too. That's Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620. 412-419-2620. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It looks like spring's right around the corner and them construction projects are popping up. Well, make sure you call Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. Licensed, insured, fully bonded, and they've been around for over 65 years. Make sure you call Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. Get the job done right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to find out what's grinding our gears. Johnny, what grinds your gears?
All right, I forgot my original one, so we'll just go to Johanna. So my neighbor, unfortunately, she passed away. So like the brother is he needs to clear the house out. He wants to sell it. So he invites Johanna over. He's like, take whatever you want. Just take whatever you want. So she wants to take the whole entire. Basically, she took the whole entire house and put it in my house.
Shit you don't need.
And garage, dude.
I don't even like.
I mean, dude, like I'm taking shit for other people, like
That's crazy.
that are like gonna move into an apartment in a couple weeks, and I'm like, okay, like that, like she's taking orders.
That's nuts.
It is nuts.
That's
Z-Bird
nuts.
had to help me move the shit yesterday.
How long?
After work?
It didn't take that long. It wasn't that.
It doesn't.
But now there's like down to the shit, like the nitty gritty of like, dude, she was like, he said we could have every. I'm like, that doesn't mean we have to. You basically, I cleaned this guy's house out so you can put it on the It's nice that he gave you some of the stuff, but like, we don't
What
need
did you?
it.
What did you get?
Dude, a million like a couple lamps, like side
You
chairs.
needed.
like-
You needed some lamps.
no, I didn't need lamps. I got to throw the old lamps away, or I got to store them. I got like a storage unit in my garage. You need some lamps?
Fuck no. I don't need anybody's shit at all. I have my like.
My own shit.
Yeah,
Dude,
I just packed up. I'm giving so much shit to Goodwill that like I don't even know I fucking.
Dude,
have.
basically there's gonna be a lot of shit. I'm eventually either gonna take it and like probably donate it.
What a nightmare.
What a nightmare, especially coming home after work after 90 degrees and like moving that out. Like there was a couple things that were nice. Like,
It'd be
they were-
nice, like, hey, like, dude, you want this 70-inch TV off the wall? All you do is take it down. Like, absolutely, my man. Thank
Right.
you very much.
There was
But
a
I'm
couple-
sure it was nothing like
There was
that.
a couple nice antiques, a little like corner tables. Okay, like she's like, well, the dining room set, like you know, this
Dining room
so
set,
yeah.
so and so is moving to here, and this. I'm like, wow.
Well, tell so-and-so to get over and grab their fucking
that's
shit.
what I said, and I'm like, and I'm in on this, and I'm like, I'm not gonna leave Risotto hanging, but like, dude, it was like I could see like in his face, like she kept adding on, like, and then like Risotto would have it planned out, like, all right, we're just gonna take this, all right, we're almost done, and she'd be like, well, aren't you gonna take this here? And he's just like, what the fuck?
That's crazy, dude.
To add it on,
Everybody knows about like my chair situation that I recently went through. Like that shit. Like I'm mad about like just that. Making people move shit that they don't need to move is like one of the most
Dude, like right now, like especially it's 90 degrees this week. Then the one table, I'm like, this thing sounded like a piece of shit. She's like, she's gonna sand it and paint it.
Who is-
I'm like, Johanna. I'm like, there's no. I bet you. Like, there's no way. This is a piece of junk. It's like water stained. Like it's just not. It's just.
Yeah, they obviously don't respect.
Who
wood.
is she, Bob Vila?
Right, like you're just it's not even like an easy thing to sand. Like you have special tools. Like what are you
That means
talking
you're
about?
gonna sand it.
No, I mean I'm gonna throw that away. Like
You just
throw
start a
it away.
bonfire in the
like
backyard.
you know, like there's some shit like my kids will beat up. So like but I'm just like Jesus. She's like I hate clutter. I'm like you love clutter.
yeah.
What do you mean? You just brought another person's house over here.
Yeah, we
Clutter
did. We
city.
have fucking 3 of everything.
Yeah, you're gonna be throwing shit away.
After you just
as soon
furnish
as-
your house.
As soon as that clutter like gets to her, you're be shipping fucking that shit out of there.
You're gonna get a dumpster.
Dude, and the thing is, like, my kids, like, Maria's birthday party is going to be, like, on the 5th. So, like, that shit's got to be moved out of
Yeah.
there. But, like, it's in the way. It's a
Yeah,
nightmare.
that's a nightmare situation. That's fucking terrible.
Anybody need any furniture, just contact me at Greenfield's Finest Podcast.
Yeah, well, you pick up only.
Yeah.
Yeah, no delivery.
Need a recliner?
I don't need any.
It's one of the massaging ones. It's
Yeah,
really nice.
It's great. I don't need it.
Is it like one of the old lady ones that like help you stand?
Yeah,
up?
exactly.
Is it? They're heavy as fuck.
Dude, like,
You're telling me.
like my mom or like people be like, "Hey, do you want?" And I'll no. I
Dude,
don't even find out before
My
it
mom's
is.
the same way.
No.
Dude,
I
when-
got this for you.
Dude, when I first like bought my house, like I needed, you know what I mean, like shit in the garage. My grandfather, it wasn't bad, like at the time, like, but
Yeah.
but eventually, like you start like collecting things, and then like
Get your own shit.
I gotta get rid of it.
Right.
Like, dude, I got like a china closet, like it's pretty nice. I couldn't even sell it. Like you just like
Because nobody wants
nobody
that shit.
wants it.
It's
Nobody
huge.
wants.
It's 4,000 pounds.
It's for
Nobody has china
Yeah.
anymore. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Nobody has fine china. to
That
put
old
in there.
furniture is fucking so heavy. It's insane.
The resale of it has gone down. They said in the past, because like my girl's dad's like was big into that. But he said like the past 5 years it's gone down a lot. But there was a time when there was like a ton of money. There still is some money in it, but like there's a lot of work to it.
Yeah. No thanks. Surely you got a grinder.
I do. You guys know this about me. I'm a huge fantasy football guy. Not just not even the actual fantasy football like season. The day of the draft is like it's like I've missed people's weddings to go to these things.
Yeah.
And our old buddy Yogi paid a commission for some reason. He wants to have it in like fucking Guatemala or some fucking weird dude.
Where does he live? To explain where.
Guam.
New Kensington.
is it? Wherever it is, it's
far.
way too far.
43 minutes away.
And everybody knows I like to have a couple adult beverages when I'm drafting my team. You know what I mean? And now like an Uber is going to cost me a kidney to get back, and I already ate all them glizzies, so that's
Well,
probably
it's not
useless.
even it's not even the price of the Uber. It is just like, are you gonna be able to
I'm gonna
get
be
in
with a
it?
stranger
Right.
for
Are you gonna be able to
4
are
hours.
you, well, not
can't
even
even
that.
get an
Are you
Uber
gonna be able to
anymore.
get it?
I might as
Yeah.
well get an Uber to Ocean City.
Especially like out, you probably be able to get one out there pretty easy
How
on
about
the way
this-
back.
How about this dude's like, dudes could just sleep over? Like, what are you talking about?
I'm saying-
a 40-year-old slumber party at your house? No.
Yeah, our wives and children are gonna love that.
Yeah.
He's like, I mean, dude, I'm saying I got a bunch of underpants you dudes can try on and shit. I got mad, no will be.
You passing off fucking major fucking weed candy trying to get this. It seems like a situation here.
Yeah,
It's a setup.
It's a premeditated
I'm-
orgy.
Yeah, with a bunch of guys that have been friends for fucking 30 years.
Right.
He's like, dude, I got this spreadsheet. It's like, who likes to sleep on their side? Who likes to sleep on their back?
I'm gonna be on vacation for that one. He wasn't happy with me.
You
But-
should be
but he-
happy for
yeah,
yourself.
after this way this unfolding, I'm happy for myself.
Here's the thing, going back to what Shuley said, where we used to have the draft is literally in proximity to everyone's house. Like we
It's a
had
central
it, we
location.
had it at one guy's house for the last couple of years, and it's so close to everyone's house. Like I literally live 3 minutes from them. All you guys live
I
close.
can drink a couple beers and drive home, no problem from there.
Right. I mean, dude, people live so close. Like, not one person lives anywhere remotely close
Not
to
even-
Yogi. I
not
mean,
even-
not one.
Yeah,
Not even the same side of the river.
Is he a
No.
724? He's not
He's
a
not
412.
Oh, yeah.
He's a 513.
Yeah,
He's a fucking 513. You no good son of a bitch.
dudes are. It's 8 p.m. too. What's that about?
dude, he's coming off a major Nemacolin trip.
Yeah. I
Wait,
mean,
wait.
in Yogi's
I-
defense, I'm playing. Fuck you guys. I'm playing that. But 8 p.m.
No,
this is a Saturday.
everyone agrees. Like, hey, yo, you go up the thing, have fun, have a great time. We will actually wait for you to get back.
Yeah, I'd rather wait at Burns' house till
We'll
9
go to
p.m.
Burns' house and go draft there. Like,
I'll
that
do
makes more
something during the
sense.
day on Saturday. It's not a problem.
And you can sleep over Burns's.
Yeah, right.
There you go.
I mean,
Stutch, will you wake up with Stutch be rubbing your back?
Looking at your moles.
I just don't know why that dude's hands were just so soft.
Oh,
Z-Bird grinder.
yeah. I've noticed this, and with all the geckos, it's been like the last 3 I went to. It's like it says free air. I go up to the air thing, and they're all fucking broken. Every single one that I've encountered of the gecko, the free air station, which is a great idea, but none of them work.
well, it's a great idea because they're not really giving you anything.
Right.
It's just a sign.
Yeah, it's a sign that says free air. You pull up, it's broken. Okay, that's weird. It's broken. Go to another gecko like a couple days later. Oh, that one's broken. Coming out here, stop. It's broken. Like they're all broken. All of them are fucking broke.
And there's not an option to pay for it either. It's not like I
No.
don't. They charge me for the air. I need the air.
Yeah, I'll give you the 50 cents.
Yeah, I need the air.
Dude, there's nothing worse than like rolling in with like 12 PSI and you're like, thank God I made it.
And it's broke.
And it's broke and you're like, oh no, where's the next one? And I bet you that one's fuck,
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
exactly.
like McDonald's ice cream machine.
Yeah.
You're fucked.
Same business plan right there.
Right. Dude, I remember the fucking funniest story back in the day about the McDonald's ice cream machine. Me and I think you might have been there too. We're all like hanging out at one friend's house. Their parents their dad goes out, I have a good time. He was supposed to go get us McDonald's ice cream. He comes back.
Milkshakes. It's like when McDonald's like first dropped a milkshake.
Yeah. So he's
Like brought him back or something. There was a big or a new
It
flavor.
might have been a Shamrock shake.
Yeah, there was something new that we were like, we need these shakes.
And so their dad's like, I'll go get him. Comes back 6 hours later, and he's like, the machine's done. So our buddy calls McDonald's like, is your ice cream machine done? No. Dad, you're a fucking liar. He said,
Yeah, like, been working all fucking night. And,
Oh.
dude, he was just in and out like 4 different times in like 4-hour like increments. And we never got. Did we end up getting the cream?
No.
Yeah. It was. We got bamboozled there.
Yeah, we got the old 52 fake that.
I think you're getting some fucking cream. No cream coming. I got a grinder. I was at the gym the other day. I'm on the treadmill jogging. This fucking dude directly next to me is watching like UFC like highlights on his cell phone, like up on like the thing, resting it there with the volume all the way up with no headphones in. It was fucking insane. And I'm like looking at him and I'm like, dude. And I like look and I give him a look like, what's up? And like he just like looks at me, like looks down real quick. And I'm like, dude, am I gonna have to like? It was so loud. It was one of the most inconsiderate things I've ever seen before in my life. So he's watching these videos and he's like skipping through them and he's fucking like trying to find the video that he wants. He's a fucking weird ass dude, little dude. I would have fucked him up. So this is going on, and then he takes a phone call, and like I take phone calls on the treadmill sometimes for like work, but it's through my AirPods.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's fucking quick, and I talk as low as I possibly can. This dude is just having a full blown conversation. Loud as hell about like stupid ass
on
shit
speakerphone.
on speaker.
That's the worst.
It was like, dude, like you can't do this. You need headphones. You need AirPods. You need something. Nobody wants to hear what's coming through your fucking cell phone, you dick. It was so loud that it was like I could hear it through my AirPods. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Are
dude.
you like? I'm worried about the fight. You know what I mean? Because you're like,
You should have just stopped your treadmill and moved down the row.
I wasn't giving up my ground. And
You
like,
should've.
but it was also busy. Like there wasn't really anywhere
okay.
to go. Like it's not like it was just like it was
Was
like,
there, like other people looking at him? Like,
I'm like looking around. I'm like scoffing, trying to like get the team behind.
Is
it.
anybody
Like,
else fucking
yeah,
hurt?
and I feel like nobody like else like was, and he was a weird little like skinny fake like MMA guy, like real like I would have fucked. There's not a sometimes you like look at dudes like you don't want to fuck. He looks a little. I looked at his ears to see if they were like cauliflowers. You know what I mean? I'm like, this dude ain't shit. He's just a little weirdo in a fucking tank top. And like, dude, I was very close to saying something, and he finished up before I did because I mean I'm a real man and I'm a distance runner.
Obviously.
But he had me fucking pissed off. I just some people were so inconsiderate. Like, if you leave your headphones, like you're fucked for the day, buddy.
Yeah.
You can't, if nobody's up there, sure, have at it.
Or you could just watch the video.
Or-
you don't got to hear the commentator.
No doubt.
Like,
You don't
can
need to
see
fuck-
You
yeah.
can see the suplex
And
still.
it was just like a hype video, so it was just like bullshit music in the background, just so loud, and he was just going through them while he was running, like for like I think it was for motivate. It was all fuck. He creeped me the fuck out. I hated him. And as I'm looking at him, like you're the gear grinder, motherfucker.
you got it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I was like, thanks for the fucking idea, but man, are you a piece of shit? I mean, think about that. You're like around all these people, and like you just have your cell phone.
I don't like listening to anybody talk on the phone.
I don't want to hear yourself. I don't want to hear the videos you're listening to. I don't want to hear any. You got to keep it confined in your head.
Listen to this shit. I had one time my kids are like maybe a year or two old. I take them to the doctor's office, me and Rosa, and this fucking lady walks in, and she looks like she probably been to jail a couple times. She had her fucking phone playing, and it was like like loud ass fucking music, swearing and shit. And her boyfriend, baby daddy, whatever, he's like, hey, maybe you should turn it on. She was like, I know what I'm doing, and like just punked him. I'm like, Jesus Christ,
And
are
like,
you serious? This is a fucking pediatrician's office.
And that's like the problem. Like if somebody's inconsiderate enough to like do this, they're goofy as fuck.
Right.
So, like,
Yeah.
how
She would have stabbed me.
how
for sure.
goofy do you want to get on a Wednesday morning? Is like,
With
do
your
I
kids at the
do I
doctor.
just suck this up, or is this a hill I want to die on? And like, it was close to me, like saying I was very close to saying something to this dude. That's how fucking mad he had me.
Like,
But
right.
he
Like, what do you
finished
think?
up.
Like, realistically, if you think back now, if you looked at him, like, dude, that's annoying as fuck.
He
Like,
probably
not even like aggressively, like just matter of fact, like that's
he
annoying.
probably would have stopped it.
Right.
Just because.
Yeah, but he might have been a dude like, fuck you.
Yeah,
And then you're like, okay, now
he, like,
I'm
working on his-
And
soft.
then part of me was kind of like hoping for that
Yeah.
too. You know what I mean? It was just like,
Well, you know what's good
39,
cardio? Fighting.
It's LA Fitness. Like, dude, no, it doesn't seem like it's bothering anybody else for some fucking crazy reason.
Yeah.
But like, I made it clear. Like I said, I looked at him like 4 fucking times, and he kept putting his fucking head down. Even if he would have said like, "Dude, I forgot my fucking headphones," I know this
It would've been
annoying,
better, made it
but
better.
you just acknowledge that you're being a piece of shit, and then I can have sympathize for you. Like, oh, okay, this dude.
I won't
this
hate you as
This
much.
isn't an everyday. This dude's a fucking asshole.
He fucked up today.
He's having a rough day. Now it's different. I'll go on with my day.
What if you see him there next Wednesday?
If it ever happens again,
Tamari.
I'm saying something. There's no doubt in my mind. I can't go through that again. It was fucking unbelievable. Just a huge piece of shit move. And that's that.
All right.
That's
All right, everybody. It looks like we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to wrap up Greenfield's Fast Podcast. If you're like me, I bet you have the same opinion. Are you sick and tired of smoking hot chicks? and delicious chicken wings? Well, I know I am. So if you are too, make sure you stay away from bootleggers over in Oakland at 403 Semple Street. Because all it is delicious chicken wings, cheap drinks, and smoking hot bartenders. That's bootleggers at 403 Semple Street over in Oakland. Over and out. Are you in the market right now for buying a house? Maybe in the market for selling a house. Have you heard about Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services? If you haven't, maybe you should check them out. They're located right here locally in Pittsburgh at 106 South 18th Street in Southside. A lot of people think that they only service the Southside, but that's not true. They handle all the Pittsburgh area, and they also handle property management too. So if you're looking for a good real estate company that's locally owned and locally ran, call Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services at 412-431-1718. That's 412-431-1718, and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schaefer Inc. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schaefer Inc. for all your contracting needs. Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if you've ever had a problem like me, but if you've ever stuck your dick in the light socket, you're probably going to need an electrician. Well, good thing Greenfield's Finest Podcast has Plug Electric as our official electricians of the Greenfield Finest Podcast. If you're looking for a good electrician, contact Plug Electric. Ask for Vance Hall. Phone number 412-298-6770. That's 412-298-6770. And stop sticking your dick in the light socket. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're having car problems right now, there's not really too many places to go that you can trust. One place you can is Meineke Car Care Center, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. They handle everything, not just oil changes, but brakes, maintenance, everything. So if you have car trouble and you need help, make sure you call Meineke Car Care Center, 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Phone number 412-451-8968, and ask for Arthur. Hey, if you're looking for a fun night out in the South Side and you don't want to get punched in the face, check out Finn McCool's at 1501 Carson Street. Go there, have a good time, and don't get punched in the face. Finn McCool's, 1501 Carson Street, and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Real quick, I forgot to mention at the beginning of the show, if you could please smash that like button, and if you could leave a comment, like just a thumbs up or anything, that really helps us like get more views. It's like works for the algorithm, whatever. And also tomorrow night, I don't know if you'll hear this in time or not, but at 8 p.m. I'll be headlining. Joe Welsh will be down there. We'll be doing the Dirt Show down at the Improv. So come down to the Improv. Tickets are only $5. It starts at 8 o'clock. So, but most of you will hear this after 8 o'clock tomorrow. So,
No doubt.
yeah. So it's
Or
easy.
pop off your couch and head to the homestead right now.
Run down there.
What would Greenfield do?
Whoop whoop.
So I'm moving, and I packed away the cards that I usually get like these questions off of. So I don't have the typical what would Greenfield do. But I did see this on Uber Facts, so this is what we're gonna do. The ancient Greeks used to go to the gym naked to honor the gods. So whatever type of gym the Greeks had set up, whatever, lifting or rolling stones or whatever, whatever the fuck they were
It
doing.
was wrestling, wasn't it? The
It
Greeks
was-
were big wrestlers.
Probably, yeah. I mean, yes. They went to the gym naked. So would you, like, in 2021, would like they have like topless poles and stuff like that? Would you like to go to a naked gym?
At least once.
Do you think the juice is worth the squeeze in a
That's the
naked
thing.
gym?
That's the thing. Like you might see like one decent chick, one hot chick,
3 max. There's no more than 3 hot girls in a gym at
and
once.
there's a bunch of dudes
In
on
Pittsburgh.
treadmills that they're beans.
Yeah, just old beans just wagging around.
If you go to the JCC,
Bean City, you're
you're in old Greece.
Right.
Yeah.
The JCC locker room is Greece 30,000
A
years
lot
ago.
of pubic hair. A lot of pubic hair.
Like dicks in hot tubs. They don't care. They're just jumping in.
They
Fucking
didn't
pubes.
buy too many
balls are floating
Manscaped off
up.
us when we
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
a sponsor. So I mean, you being naked would suck because I mean, the gym, you're in some weird positions. You're doing some weird shit,
And your dick's not looking good.
and your dick, compression shorts. That's no good. But the people in the gym, 98% of them, I don't want to see naked.
Yeah.
So I just think it would just be. I think it'd be very smelly.
Yeah.
Every like smellier than it already is.
balls.
'cause,
See a
yeah,
lot of buttholes that
lot
you
of
really don't want to see.
buttholes,
Yeah.
Butthole, like you'd be touching buttholes pretty much when you go like
When
go
you
to
use
lay
the
down.
Peloton.
Yeah, when you go to
If you got to use the same equipment, that'd be the
That's
weird
what
part.
yeah, and everything's soaking wet, like sweaty.
Just grease.
It's just like
You just wouldn't be wiping it down.
no, it's just everything that's gross about a gym, just like times 50.
magnified.
Yeah, and it's just like
Yeah, that don't sound like such a good idea now.
no, it wouldn't. I don't think it'd be that cool. I think it would get old really quick. Like, oh my God, Cliff, put your dick
When you were
nuts
saying
away.
you were thinking about it, like, yeah, I mean, you probably see a couple hot chicks. So I thought the same thing. I went to a nude beach, all old broads and old ass dudes. No,
With the long hangers.
like like cucumber titties, cucumber titties, and it was just gross.
They get
Just
old, they hang.
Gross.
Yeah,
man. It was
man.
just
But
terrible.
it seems like, but I mean, I know that there's got to be places where there's like,
I've been to topless pool bars in Vegas, and like
right.
But Vegas is
it's
another
different.
animal.
It's a very
You're in Naples, Florida.
Yeah, no, I was in Italy, dude, and it was just like bushes and cucumber tits everywhere.
Oh
dude.
yeah, they got Hanger
Gross.
City over there,
Oh
guys.
my god.
Yeah, being naked is gross enough, but then like putting people, those like nasty, gross people in workout positions, and just having
Doing lunges.
that much access to their fluids is just no good for
They'd
anyone.
be doing like squats and their fucking little.
And your fucking toes would be coming out.
Yeah, you got a turtle head popping out. You're pushing something out, a little piece.
Couple
where it's out,
hemorrhoids.
and it's- yeah.
Could you imagine like looking over at like the yoga group and it's not the kind of people you want to see,
yeah.
and they're just their hair pies just hanging
It's like
out.
the Golden Girls doing yoga, dude.
It's Silver Sneakers Day. They're just-
Yeah. The water aerobics crew is just in there fucking going to town naked.
oh, the
I'd
silver.
rather them be in the pool, bro.
The silver sneakers are there just going, wow, they're doing, what's that? Zumba. The silver sneakers doing Zumba.
you're
They're
taking a
just hanger
Zumba class?
clips and silver boxes everywhere.
Oh, dude, no, they're like blue.
The purple ladies that wear the red hats are fucking hitting your gym.
Red Hat Club.
The red hat club, whatever the fuck
Yeah,
it
instead
is.
of, you know how like old ladies have like blue hair, not gray. They got like blue bushes. Dude.
Oh,
I think gyms have it
better
right.
with clothes.
Better with clothes. Yeah, for sure. Just because of like all the liquid that could be everywhere.
Oh, that's so gross. Like you
So
said, the
gross.
smells.
The smells that I mean underpants and like shorts they'll keep some smells. They'll absorb some smells.
Yeah.
That's just you got those raw farts hitting there. It's
You got,
fucking no
imagine
good.
all the
Unfiltered.
and you're
Yeah.
still you got dude next to you, him in a protein shake, and he's on the the
Dude.
fucking thing, just laying beefs on you.
There's not a smellier bathroom in the world than LA Fitness
that one
bathroom.
Southside is
Dude,
bad.
it is just incredible what's coming out of dudes' asses there. It's
Yeah.
fucking disgusting.
Raw protein
Yeah.
asshole.
Dudes are just eating like fucking straight uncooked corn on the cobs. Like, what's happening here?
Yeah, and it's just fucking flying out of there like nobody's business.
Looking like Mexican street corn. All right, let's end this podcast.
Oh man. Well, everybody, I hope you guys have a great week. Hopefully we see some of you guys tomorrow. And remember, folks, Greenfield loves you.